Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor.
You always have to be the center of attention.
And welcome, everyone, to the Front Porch Sports Radio Network's Murray County Public Schools Game of the Week. We now go courtside to Lewis Maddox and Drake Colley.
And welcome in to Culleoka Unit School, Murray County Public Schools Game of the Week here on this rainy Thursday evening. It's, Drake, this is Lewis Maddox, Drake Colley, P. Money, Peyton Calvert with us as well on the call here tonight from Culleoka Unit School. We usually do these things on Fridays, and, I just came from school, and maybe you have a little more insight as to why we're getting one in tonight. I think we have one tomorrow, and then we got Central on Saturday as well.
Yeah, Big Lou, this is a makeup game. This is just, we had all that wonderful white snow that was all over the ground and shutting everything down and letting the kids go out and sled and have a big time and all that stuff. Well, you got to pay the price sometime, and that is school is canceled, no school, no basketball. So we're going to push these together as we have 3 days in a row, Big Lou.
Yeah, it's
for our basketball listening fans.
You excited about that?
In our coverage area, yeah.
I'm pumped about it.
I am totally pumped about it. As tonight we have District 10 matchup as the Richland Raiders are visiting Culleoka here on the, I guess this would be the southeast corner kind of Murray County.
Yeah.
Southeast corner, Culleoka Unit School.
That's exactly right.
It should be a pretty good game tonight as the Richland. The first game will be the Richland girls. They have a record of 14-5, so they're
pretty good.
They're pretty strong, as they normally are. Richland always has a very tough, competitive girls and boys squad as they take on Culleoka, who's a little under 500 at 7-9. So
hey, but they're on their home floor. This is actually my first time in this gymnasium. I've been to every gym in the county to call a basketball game, but this is my first time inside of Culleoka Unit School. We've done some baseball stuff here. Never been inside the school, so this is a first-time thing for me. Yeah. But speaking of these 3 days of games, we're on 101.7 WKOM tomorrow and Saturday, both Central games. So I assume both of those games will be on both of our stations, 103.7 FM as well as 101.7 FM. And we've also got this game tonight for sure, and planning on having those next 2 games the next 2 days as well on a live stream. And we've got that up on our Facebook site and our website right now. It's Facebook. You go to Facebook, WKOMradio.com. To find the website link to that broadcast, and it's WKOM Radio on Facebook. And it's a pretty high-quality broadcast that we got going on here.
Absolutely.
It's a pretty cool
We've got
thing.
some video.
Yeah. I know the kids love it.
We got video. We got Peyton over there on the camera, working the camera. And
yes, sir.
He's going to give us some shots that you folks can go on Facebook, right, and pick that up.
WKOM Radio.
And now Saturday night is what we're going to call the Ronald McDonald Classic between
Murray County McDonald Shootout.
Yeah, between Spring Hill and Columbia Central, which is at Spring Hill this year. It's in Spring Hill on the north end there of Murray County. So that will be a terrific ball game we're bringing to you Saturday evening, same time, 5:30. We'll start the pregame. The Murray County Public Schools pregame show with the girls tip-off at 6. And then tomorrow night, same time, 5:30 pregame show, Murray County Public Schools, as we will be in Central's gym for a girls game and a boys game.
Yeah, right? It's going to be a great 3 nights of basketball. I know our voices are going to be tired.
And I want to say, good pasture. No,
I'm not sure who Central plays tomorrow.
We'll
night.
check on. Yeah, we'll get that by the end of the broadcast here in just a little bit.
Clayton Harris runs the scoreboard here at Culleoka Unit School for the basketball game, so we'll definitely find out because he definitely knows. We don't. And if you're looking at the live stream right now, you probably just saw the backside of an official, probably one of the best ones in the state right there, Dexter Brown. And
Mr. Dexter Brown is going to be.
I know, Drake, you probably officiated with him.
I've called plenty of games with Dexter Brown. He is a fine official, works some college ball every now and then, and but keeps a full schedule of high school games, middle school, junior high, freshman, junior varsity, and varsity high school, along with junior college and Division I that he works also. So and Dexter stays busy.
He was also one of my defensive coaches in football at Whitthorne Middle School when I was there.
What kind of coach was he? A tough?
He was a linebackers coach, and he's kind of like a player's coach a little bit. Even though he's kind of got a rough exterior, you wouldn't think that's how he operates. But if I remember correctly, that's been a while. But that's kind of how I remember him. I'm friends with his daughter McKenna, and I picked off his son Nick Brown in Mount Pleasant a couple years ago, and we're good buddies. But yeah, I love Dexter. He's a great guy.
It was a pick six, wasn't it?
Pick six, baby.
There you go.
Love a big man touchdown.
But with that being said, we got about 9 minutes until tip-off. The Culleoka Lady Warriors just came onto the floor to warm up, and they've got a tough task tonight against the 14-5 Lady Raiders from Richland. Is it high school or unit school up there in Richland?
High school.
High school. Yeah,
Richland High School.
I mean, it is Culleoka. It's Richland High School, Culleoka Unit School.
Correct.
But,
okay.
This is a high school game, so we're going to treat it as Culleoka High School versus Richland High School.
Yeah, Richland High School, Culleoka High School, the Lady Warriors, the Lady Raiders. We'll take a quick timeout, then be right back after the national anthem for starting lineups and the tip-off.
Looking for convenience? Try Quick Mart Convenience Stores, conveniently located all across Murray County, southern Middle Tennessee, and North Alabama. Whether stopping in on your way to work for coffee and a biscuit, taking a plate lunch to go, or grabbing something cold to drink after a long, hot day at work, there's always one nearby. Quick Mart Convenience Stores, conveniently located all across southern Middle Tennessee and North Alabama. Proudly serving Shell gasoline.
This is Tripp Stoltz, owner and manager at Columbia Ace Hardware. We have changed our store hours to better serve our community. Columbia Ace Hardware is now open from 7 to 7 Monday through Friday, from 8 to 4 on Saturday, and closed on Sunday. Come see us at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard and let us show you customer service that can only be found at Columbia Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
This is Elk Kennedy. The old saying is, happy wife, happy life couldn't be more true. Many years ago, my wife, Mary Susan, had major surgery on her back, but continued with chronic pain. Doctors were saying invalid, disabled, but then she found the Dr. Gill Center for Back, Neck, and Chronic Pain in Franklin, Tennessee. It has changed our lives. We visited there recently with Dr. Wendy Toohey, saw the state-of-the-art facilities. Folks, don't take a pill. Call Dr. Gill.
Go to callmepainfree.com.
Are you a homeowner looking to unlock the potential of your home equity? Explore a home equity loan with First Farmers. Hi, this is Felicia Brown with First Farmers, and we would like to invite you to access funds with a home equity loan. For home improvements, invest in education, or simplify your finances, you can make your dreams a reality with the power of your home equity. Get started today. Apply online at myfirstfarmers.com or call to speak with one of our team specialists at 1-800-882-8378, Equal Housing Lender.
Debbie Matthews, realtor, and her husband Jason, who is a prose songwriter, also own a music publishing company. They live in historic downtown Columbia with their dogs. Dog rescue work is their passion project. They consider Middle Tennessee their backyard, and their lives are full of all things Tennessee. Debbie says there is no greater honor than to help someone find a home. To be trusted with that job, there is no greater privilege. Call Debbie at the Nashville Realty Group, 615-476-3224, 615-476-3224.
Don't let pain keep you out of the game. Murray Regional Physical Therapy's experienced team of therapists can help you recover from surgery, injury, or illness by designing a plan that meets your unique needs. We utilize state-of-the-art equipment and proven techniques to help you get back to doing the things you love. Schedule a consultation at any of our convenient Southern Middle Tennessee locations by calling 931-380-4014. Murray Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate care.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC. Parks Motor Sales was founded by my granddad, Bobby Parks, and my great-granddad, Julian Mays, in 1958. We've been family-owned the whole time, and being family-owned, locally owned, means you get to get your next vehicle or your existing vehicle serviced by the same people who stand in the grocery line with you, drop their kids off at the same school you do, and smile and are happy to see you when they do. So come see us at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee on 919 Nashville Highway or parksmotorsales.com.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Foster Insurance Agency is a locally owned independent agency and a proud member of the Insurers of Tennessee. Foster represents many top-rated insurance companies such as Auto Owners Insurance. The great team at Foster has been servicing Columbia and surrounding areas in Middle Tennessee since 1952 and offers many commercial and personal insurance products. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient location at 204 West 4th Street in Columbia, Tennessee.
We always get the question, what is Caledonia? That's easy. We're a full financial services firm. Who is Caledonia? Well, that's a little more interesting. Monty has an economics background. Daisy and Perry come from the banking world. Gay is an accountant, and Thomas has science and business degrees. Blair was a small business owner. Finally, I'm Becky Price, and I have a background in education. Together, we make up Caledonian Financial in historic downtown Columbia.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through NBC Securities Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
Are you looking to turn your car into cold, hard cash today? Don't look any further than Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Columbia. You probably know us for selling cars, but did you know we're in the business of buying cars? That's right, we buy all makes and models at top dollar every day. Show up with your car and leave with cash. It's that easy. Stop by today to get a written offer on your vehicle. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Columbia is family owned and proud to serve our community.
You can count on us.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
Looking for convenience? Try Quick Mart Convenience Stores, conveniently located all across Murray County, southern Middle Tennessee, and North Alabama. Whether stopping in on your way to work for coffee and a biscuit, taking a plate lunch to go, or grabbing something cold to drink after a long, hot day at work, there's always one nearby. Quick Mart Convenience Stores, conveniently located all across southern Middle Tennessee and North Alabama. Proudly serving Shell gasoline.
This is Trip Stoltz, owner and manager at Columbia Ace Hardware. We have changed our store hours to better serve our community. Columbia Ace Hardware is now open from 7 to 7 Monday through Friday, from 8 to 4 on Saturday, and closed on Sunday. Come see us at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard and let us show you customer service that can only be found at Columbia Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
This is Elk Kennedy. The old saying is, happy wife, happy life couldn't be more true. Many years ago, my wife, Mary Susan, had major surgery on her back, but continued with chronic pain. Doctors were saying invalid, disabled. But then she found the Dr. Gill Center for Back, Neck, and Chronic Pain in Franklin, Tennessee. It has changed our lives. We visited there recently with Dr. Wendy Toohey, saw the state-of-the-art facilities. Folks, don't take a pill. Call Dr. Gill.
Go to callmepainfree.com. This is Elk Kennedy. The old saying is, happy wife, happy life could be more true. Many years ago, my wife, Mary Susan, had major surgery on her back, but continued with chronic pain. Doctors were saying invalid, disabled, but then she found the Dr. Gill Center for Back, Neck, and Chronic Pain in Franklin, Tennessee. It has changed our lives. We visited there recently with Dr. Wendy Toohey, saw the state-of-the-art facilities. Folks, don't take a pill. Call Dr. Gill.
Go to callmepainfree.com.
Are you a homeowner looking to unlock the potential of your home equity? Explore a home equity loan with First Farmers. Hi, this is Felicia Brown with First Farmers, and we would like to invite you to access funds with a home equity loan. For home improvements, invest in education, or simplify your finances, you can make your dreams a reality with the power of your home equity. Get started today. Apply online at myfirstfarmers.com or call to speak with one of our team specialists at 1-800-882-8378, Equal Housing Lender.
Debbie Matthews, realtor, and her husband Jason, who is a prose songwriter, also own a music publishing company. They live in historic downtown Columbia with their dogs. Dog rescue work is their passion project. They consider Middle Tennessee their backyard, and their lives are full of all things Tennessee. Debbie says there is no greater honor than to help someone find a home. To be trusted with that job, there is no greater privilege. Call Debbie at the Nashville Realty Group, 615-476-3224, 615-476-3224.
Welcome back into Culleoka Unit School, the site of tonight's Maury County Public Schools Game of the Week. We've got 3 this week, and we're just about to introduce the starting lineups. First for the visiting Lady Raiders from Richland High School. Number 1 is Danica Bridgers. Danica Bridgers, number 1, is a starter. Number 10 is Bailey Blair. Number 32 is A.C. Hewitt. Number 4 is Caitlin Bass. And rounding out the starting 5, number 33 is Shelby Higgins. Now for the home team, the Lady Warriors from Culleoka Unit School. Number 3, Carsey Jones. Number 14 is Kendall Reichman. Number 15 is Emily Rochester. Number 22, Macy McKinnon. And number 34 is Izzy Hargrove. Right off the bat, Drake, you can already see a size advantage going towards the Lady Raiders.
Yeah, the Lady Raiders in Richland, they play really good defense, for one thing, and a very deliberate motion offense. So you'll see a very well-coached and motivated team for the Lady Raiders tonight. From Richland High School, they're in North Giles County.
Not too far away.
Really? I would say maybe 20 miles or so.
Macy McKinnon tips away for the Lady Warriors, but it's won by Danica Bridgers. A long 3 put up right off the bat by Shelby Higgins. That one's short, and it's rebounded by McKinnon for Culleoka. She pushes it back up the right side of the floor, hands off, 3-ball. That was good. 3-ball drops from the right-hand corner. Carsey Jones.
Yep, Carly Jones, number 3, made the first 3 of the game. And you'll also see tonight Richland, the Lady Raiders, as they hit a 3, they are not shy to shoot the rock from three-point land. I promise.
We've already seen 2 of them from deep, and that one hits. So you know they're going to hit a couple tonight. Izzy Hargrove brings it up the floor. She gives it off to Reichman. McKinnon goes down low. Jones with the ball up at the top. Gives off McKinnon right side.
Lady Raiders in a man-to-man.
McKinnon goes inside, puts up a 5-footer from the right side. No good. Rebounded by Reichman for Culleoka. Izzy Hargrove fakes a 3. Now gives it off McKinnon. She'll pull up from deep. That one's no good. It's rebounded by the Lady Raiders. A.C. Hewitt with the rebound. Now a 3 coming back the other direction. It's short and rebounded by Reichman for Culleoka. Hargrove controls for the Lady Warriors. Bailey Blair on her. She gives it up on the right side to Reichman. Now back up to the top of the key to McKinnon. Hargrove with the basketball. Takes a dribble and brings it back up the floor to McKinnon. McKinnon fakes the handoff to Hargrove. She drives, puts up a shot. It's too strong, and it's rebounded by Shelby Higgins for Richland.
Yeah, Hargrove just drove the right side right there and had a good look at the bucket. Just a little too hard off the glass.
That shot, pretty one that time from Bailey Blair, drives the baseline on the right-hand side and puts it up off the glass and in. It's 5-3, Richland on top of Culleoka. 2 minutes have passed here in this first quarter, 6 to play.
Yeah, Richland point guard Bailey Blair is not afraid to shoot the ball, but she also will dish it off to her teammates when they're open.
Carly Jones is going to pull up from 3. That one's no good. A little bit too strong, and it's rebounded by Danica Bridgers, and Richland brings it back up the floor. Hewitt tries to put up a shot, and she travels after the ball is tied up by McKinnon. It's a turnover for the Lady Raiders with 5:33 to play in the first quarter. And Culleoka trails 5-3, 2-point game. They played pretty good coming out against a what was thought to be a pretty high-powered Richland Raiders team.
The Lady Raiders sitting at their records.
And they tie it up right there as Kendall Reichman drives in with a left hand and puts it up in off the glass.
Yeah, Richland comes in with the Lady Raiders have a 14-5 record against Culleoka's 7-9.
AC Hewitt with the basketball. Reichman's on her. They give it up to Bridgers. Bridgers at the top of the key. She gives it off to Bass. Bass back over to Hewitt. Inside, Bailey Blair pulls up from the free throw line. It's blocked away by McKinnon.
Yeah, nice block by McKinnon. Blair pulled in to the paint to shoot a little short 4-footer, and McKinnon was having none of it.
McKinnon found a wide open cut inside to Reichman, and she puts it off of the bottom of the rim and can't get it to fall. Here is Higgins the other way from deep. That one's no good. It's rebounded by Jones for Culleoka. Izzy Hargrove now with the basketball, brings it back a little bit and sets up the offense. With Blair on her, passes it over to Reichman. Higgins in coverage, back up to the top to McKinnon. Now Carly Jones with the basketball at the top of the key. She'll hold and set up the offense in the box, goes inside. Now a quick toss to Reichman. She tries to toss it back out to Rochester, and it's a bad pass, and it goes back over to Richland. Now a wide open AC Hewitt in the corner for 3, and it's no good. Rebounded by Macy McKinnon. 3:48 to play, still 5-5. McKinnon saves it going out of bounds, brings it back up top. Hargrove for 3, it's too strong. And now I believe an over the back call is going to be called on Emily Rochester.
They had her boxed out well there.
Yeah, they did.
There wasn't anything she could do.
That's the first foul for either team so far in the game. Past the midway point of this first quarter. 3:35 to play. Still 5-5. Shelby Higgins runs the offense for Richland, brings it up the floor. And they'll try and get it back over to her. She gives it off to Blair. A long pass over to the left side is off the mark, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Lady Warrior basketball with 3:25 to play in the first quarter. Tie ball game 5-5. Hargrove brings it up the floor. Picks up her dribble and gives off to McKinnon. Bass is on McKinnon. She drives around the right side of the perimeter. Pulls up, now drives once again. Gives it off. Rochester puts up a shot. Now and goes.
Yeah. McKinnon drove the right side of the lane there. The defense collapsed on her. She just dished it off to her teammate. A little 4-foot short jumper. Nailed it.
Blair goes up with the left hand, and she'll get fouled on her way to the basket. She'll go to the line to shoot 2, 7-5. Culleoka on top with under 3 to play in the first quarter.
That's Emily Rochester's second foul.
Ooh. And that's big because the Lady Warriors don't have a lot of depth at the center position.
First free throw from Blair is up and good, and just like you said, Peyton, they'll bring in a substitute, not that they have very many. Addison Massey comes into the ball game to replace Rochester, who just picked up her second foul in about 15 seconds. Both free throws from Blair go down. Tied up again at 7. And a stoppage of play and a timeout going to be taken by the Lady Warriors from Culleoka. 2:52 to play. All tied at 7 apiece between the Lady Warriors and the Lady Raiders. We'll take a quick timeout and be right back.
Debbie Matthews, realtor, and her husband Jason, who is a prose songwriter, also own a music publishing company. They live in historic downtown Columbia with their dogs. Dog rescue work is their passion project. They consider Middle Tennessee their backyard, and their lives are full of all things Tennessee. Debbie says there is no greater honor than to help someone find a home. To be trusted with that job, there is no greater privilege. Call Debbie at the Nashville Realty Group, 615-476-3224, 615-476-3224.
Out of the timeout, Culleoka with the basketball in the backcourt. Macy McKinnon with it, trying to get it up front, and now a pass from Jones up to Hargrove in the front court. Here's a three-shot from Reichman. It's a little bit off to the right, and it's rebounded by Blair for Richland. She comes back across the timeline. Bad pass, and now Bridgers up and in with the right hand off of the deflection.
Yeah, number 1 Bridges for Richland. She's good size and point-blank range, just up off the glass and in.
9-7, Richland on top. Here's a shot from Carly Jones. It's short, and she somehow ends up with her own rebound, and she goes back up and gets fouled by Caitlin Bass. Her first, team first of this first quarter. Carly Jones put that shot up and ended up on the floor. Richland got the rebound. It went right off of a Richland player and into the arms.
And just popped her in, and she went back up with it, got fouled. Now she's going to shoot 2. And, you know, Carly Jones, she's the smallest girl on the floor right now, but you know the old saying about dogs and the fight.
It's not about the size.
That's right. It's not about the size of the dog and the fight. It's about the size of the fight and the dog.
Absolutely.
Right? And believe me, Carly Jones has got a little fight in her.
She hit her first free throw. Here's her second. It's a little bit short, but it's rebounded by McKinnon. She goes right back up and misses the shot. Rebounded by Bass. 9-8 with 2 to play in the first quarter.
Richland did not block out that time on that second free throw. And McKinnon just came in there and ripped down the rebound.
And that's a shot McKinnon normally knocks down. She's a 1,000-point scorer. Big part of this offense.
Turnover from Richland, back the other way. 3 ball from Izzy Hargrove is up and in. 11-9, the new score with 1:43 to play in the first quarter of play. We'll keep it right here as Richland takes a timeout. And I'm really impressed with how Culleoka has played here tonight.
I think, you know, if you can, our listeners, we're trying to paint a picture, obviously, because they're not in the gym with us. But Culleoka's being aggressive on the offensive end. They're getting to the bucket, and they're being very active on the offensive end on rebounding.
100%.
And that correlates into points.
Yes. And if McKinnon could start knocking down her second chance, this could be a big night for the Lady Warriors.
Well, like I said, at 7-9, the Lady Warriors are looking to get one game closer to 500 as they're playing a team that has 14 wins and only 5 losses. So,
and by the way, if you aren't in the gym with us, but you want to be, you can go to WKOM Radio on Facebook or WKOMradio.com and find the live stream of our broadcast.
There you go.
Along with the picture.
Please join in.
Yeah, do it. For everybody watching, I tried to run the scoreboard. It's a little much. we took that off. But I'll keep everybody updated. Don't worry about it. 11-9, 1:43 to play. Lewis Maddox, Drake Colley, Peyton Calvert on the call from Culleoka Unit School. Murray County Public Schools Game of the Week on 101.7.
Or P Money, as he's known around here in the
that was a term coined by Chris
Culleoka area. P Money.
Yes, sir.
Named after the one and only Peyton Manning, number 18.
Greatest quarterback of all time.
The Chief.
Oh, I don't know about it. We'll have to talk about that.
We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Okay.
Caitlin Bass with the basketball. Right-handed layup is too strong, and it's tipped out of bounds by Shelby Higgins. Turnover for the Lady Raiders. Culleoka basketball. Reichman inbounds with about 1:10 to go in the first quarter of play. Hargrove brings it up the floor. McKinnon on the left goes over to Reichman on the right side. Being worked on by Bass. Now back up top of the key to Hargrove.
So Culleoka right now is just throwing a little pass and cut.
Yeah.
And it's been working
pass
well.
to the top of the key, pass to the right side, pass to the post player.
Reichman inside. It's a Macy McKinnon. She puts up a shot that's no good. And now at 45 seconds to play, Higgins working on McKinnon. Drives in, now backs back out, gives it off to Blair. Regathers the dribble, 35 seconds to go first quarter. Blair drives, right hand up, no good. Rebounded by Higgins, and she puts it back up and in. Tie ball game, 11-11, under 30 seconds to play in the first quarter.
Lady Warriors just caught looking right there. They weren't mobile. They didn't move towards a rebound. They just kind of were watching the other Richland players play basketball.
Absolutely. And in order to win a game like this, you got to be active at all times.
That's right.
McKinnon with the ball, goes inside, might have gotten away with a walk, but she throws it away anyway. Half court heave, almost goes
in and out. It's good. They counted it. Buzzer beater. It's good.
And Blair gets the rebound and gets it to go. 13-11. What a play by the Lady Raiders from Richland High School to go up 13-11 at the end of the first quarter of play. We head to quarter number 2, 13-11 when we return.
Don't let pain keep you out of the game. Murray Regional Physical Therapy's experienced team of therapists can help you recover from surgery, injury, or illness by designing a plan that meets your unique needs. We utilize state-of-the-art equipment and proven techniques to help you get back to doing the things you love. Schedule a consultation at any of our convenient Southern Middle Tennessee locations by calling 931-380-4014. Murray Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate care.
Welcome back into Culleoka Unit School, 11-13. Culleoka on the downside of things right now.
Right at the end of that half, Richland about 2 large steps just over the half-court line, launched the last second shot. It rolled around, almost went in, and Blair was there to scoop up the rebound and put it back in right before the buzzer sounded.
Inside to Bridgers. She tries to put up a layup. It won't go, and it's rebounded by McKinnon for the Lady Warriors. She'll bring it back across the timeline as we start in the second quarter of play. Lewis Maddox, Drake Colley, Peyton Calvert with a 101.7 WKOM, Culleoka, Tennessee. Reichman inside. McKinnon tries to cut it down to Rochester, who's back in the game with 2 fouls.
Yeah, she should have shot that ball. That was one too many passes right there.
It was, it was. And that's McKinnon's shot right there. That's her bread and butter.
That little 12, 14-foot jumper right there. Yeah.
Three-point shot was hit by Mary Catherine Butler.
Did they get it for 3 seconds right there?
I think they did. It's going to be a turnover for the Raiders instead of a 3. It's a big swing right there.
Yeah.
Full court press from the Lady Raiders. They get it across to McKinnon, who's looking for somewhere to go with the basketball. Gets it to Hargrove. Now back up top to McKinnon. McKinnon inside. Reichman back out to Carly Jones. She puts up a 3-ball. No good. And it's a perfect pass down low to Massey. And then another 3 put up by Hargrove. That one's no good. And it's rebounded by Blair for the Lady Raiders. 6:40 to go first half. 13-11. Raiders on top of Warriors. Bridgers in the corner. Now up top to Bass. Bass hands off to Higgins. Shelby Higgins with the basketball. 6:20 to play. Raiders on top by 2 with the basketball. Inside to Higgins from Bridgers. Too strong on the hook shot. Rebounded by Jones, and she gets bumped and fouled by Caitlin Bass. Pushes her out of bounds in the backcourt, and it'll be Culleoka basketball.
Now, it seems like the Lady Raiders are a little frustrated on the offensive end. They're getting the ball well down low on the blocks, but they just cannot turn around, get it up in and off the glass.
Yeah, because they've missed quite a few layups that they normally wouldn't miss, I would think.
Kylie Hall enters the ball game for Caitlin Bass. Up top, Carly Jones. Jones drives, now pitches back out to Hargrove. Hargrove gives up to McKinnon. McKinnon inside cut to Reichman, who puts it right up and right down. Tie ball game, 13-all with 5:50 to play in the second quarter.
Yeah, that offensive set, the ball just settled on the right side of the key as the Culleoka player, Lady Warrior, came over and just flashed to the bucket, got the feed, laid it up and in.
Great shot from Reichman, and now a block on the other end on Blair by Macy McKinnon.
Beautiful block by McKinnon.
Here's the three ball from Carly Jones, and it's just a little bit too strong. Rebounded by Bailey Blair. Blair driving the ball back down the other direction. Shelby Higgins for three, and it goes.
Yeah. That was Curry range.
That was
deep. She was a good 2 steps behind the arc right there. So that was a deep three.
16-13, 5 minutes to go in the first half. Lady Raiders on top. The Lady Warriors inside cut to Hargrove. She got fouled, and a late whistle as she misses the shot, and she'll go to the line to shoot.
She definitely got hacked on the way up. It was just a little bit of a delayed whistle. That's okay. Just get the call right. That's what we want. We want consistency on both end from officials and get the call right.
Absolutely.
100%.
Here's the free throw from Hargrove, and it hits the front rim and rolls off. Into the ball game, replacing Bridgers, is Kaylee Kirk. Second free throw from Hargrove is up and in. He cuts the lead for Richmond down to 2, 14-16. Under 5 to play first half.
Lady Warriors have yet to commit a foul.
In the
5 minutes to go in the half. Good, clean basketball. Nothing like it.
Mary Catherine Butler gives it off to Bailey Blair. Blair backs it out, being worked on by Massey. Massey now to Blair, drives in, right-handed layup, goes up, no good, but she gets fouled on her way up, and she'll go to the line.
That might be Izzy Hargrove.
I believe they called Addison Massey.
Oh, is that right?
No, Izzy Hargrove.
Yeah, Izzy Hargrove.
My apologies.
Hargrove picks up Culleoka's first foul of the quarter as Blair knocks down her first free throw, extending the lead back out to 3, 17-14. Second free throw by Blair is short, and it's off the mark. A fight for the basketball as Butler knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Culleoka basketball with 4:34 to play in the first half. Macy McKinnon will bring the ball up the floor for the Lady Warriors. McKinnon into the front court. Drives around right side, gives off Kendall Reichman. She fakes a three, now cuts across. Izzy Hargrove from the left side for three. And it's tied once again.
Bang.
Izzy Hargrove hits the three-pointer. 17-17. All tied up with 4 minutes to go. Blair kicks it over to Higgins for the Lady Raiders. Higgins down the lane, gets fouled on the drive. Actually, they'll call that on the shot.
Really?
And Higgins will go to the line. That didn't look like it was in the process of shooting there. Mr. Official, we'd love you to take that.
You know, the play kind of happened on the other side of the floor for me, so I'm gonna trust our official right there.
I got you.
And there's a possibility she reached in as the shooter was going up. You know, it's all about intent.
Yeah, okay.
Higgins hits 1 out of 2 foul shots. It's a 1-point lead to the Lady Raiders, 18-17 with under 4 minutes to play in the second quarter. Macy McKinnon with the ball, drives around the right side on Higgins. Now she drives into the lane, puts up a shot, gets blocked. It's blocked by Kirk, and a foul is going to be called on Butler for the Lady Raiders. I believe it's going to be Culleoka basketball. Yes, it is.
As I said, Culleoka's being good and aggressive on the offensive end, but they also need to learn to stay away from those taller, long-arm Richland players that can block that inside shot.
Absolutely.
They get an inbound out to Carly Jones. She drives, puts up a 10-footer, and it's just a little bit off the mark. 3.5 to go. Higgins brings it back up the floor for the Lady Raiders. A 3-ball from the left-hand corner drops, and that's just entering the ball game. A.C. Hewitt was a starter, but just re-entered the ball game, and that's a big-time 3.
That was a deep 3 from the left corner for A.C. Hewitt. Now puts the Lady Raiders up by 4.
21-17, approaching 3 minutes to go in the first half. Carly Jones holding, trying to set up a play for the Lady Warriors. Gives it off to McKinnon. Top of the key, Kendall Reichman. She drives, cuts inside.
Good pass.
Massey,
Beautiful.
great pass, and Massey puts it up and in.
Beautiful bounce pass between 2 Richland defenders and found her teammate right there on the left-hand side of the goal for an easy layup.
2-point ball game now, 21-19. Raiders still on top. Kylie Hall kicks over to A.C. Hewitt, now inside. Kirk, great pass, just a little bit off on the left-handed layup. Izzy Hargrove back the other way, and a reach-in by Blair will draw the foul as Hargrove was driving to the rack.
Yeah, we call that a lazy foul. Blair was behind the ball handler right there, and she just ran up from behind, tried to slap the ball out, and basically hit the girl ball dribbler on her arm to draw the foul.
That she did.
Carly Jones checks out of the ball game, and in is Kennedy Cloak for the Lady Warriors. Macy McKinnon trying to get a pass out for the Warriors. Finally tries to get it into Hargrove, and it's intercepted. Bounces off of Blair and winds up in the hands of A.C. Hewitt. Now Shelby Higgins to bring it across the midcourt stripe for the Raiders, and it's taken away as she drives into the lane by Macy McKinnon. Ripped it right out of her hands. Great pass to Reichman, who misses the layup. Reichman missed a wide open layup. That would have tied it at 21. Still 21-19. This one slapped away as they try to go to Higgins inside. She puts up a shot, can't get it to fall, but she does get fouled, and we'll have 2 more shots from the stripe.
An end-to-end action right here at Culleoka Unit School between the Lady Warriors and the Lady Raiders of Richland.
It's been a fun game. It's been, been a lot of back and forth.
Right now, a 2-point game. Lady Warriors are playing well. And both teams have missed some rather point-blank shots right underneath the goal.
First free throw from Shelby Higgins is up and in. Checking back into the ball game, actually first time into the ball game, Caroline Cheek. Checking out is Kylie Hall for the Lady Raiders. Second free throw is good. Shelby Higgins hits both of them, extends the lead back out to 4, 23-19. Under 2 minutes to play first half. Macy McKinnon driving in on Higgins. And now a loose ball and tied up. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow pointing towards
Culleoka.
The Lady Warriors from Culleoka.
Yeah, they'll take the ball out underneath the bucket right here. Last time they inbounded from the baseline, Culleoka did a poor job of moving to the thrower.
Yeah.
Well, you got to move towards and get open.
Yeah.
They just kind of stood around and turned the ball over.
Yeah, they did.
Can't do that here. Minute 41 to play. So they wipe up some perspiration under the basket.
Izzy Hargrove, they've just changed out the thrower, so Izzy Hargrove will throw the ball in from the right side of the goal on the baseline.
Hargrove to inbound.
So you've got to move.
Gets it out to Macy McKinnon, barely.
No.
McKinnon outside the perimeter on the right-hand side. Now gives it back up to Hargrove. Back over to McKinnon. Inside now to Hargrove. Dangerous pass. And now Hargrove loses the handle on the basketball. And it's taken away by Blair. Back down the floor. And now inside trying to get it to Bridgers. Can't get it to go. Saved by Jones. Carly Jones saves it. Back up the floor. Inside Macy McKinnon. Now back out to Hargrove.
She's going to shoot.
McKinnon now driving. Putting up a shot. Right-handed layup on the left side gets it to go.
It counts. Nice use of the glass right there, up and in.
2-point ball game with a minute to play first half. 23-21, Lady Raiders on top.
That was a lot.
And Bailey Blair, travels on that play, and it's a turnover back over to the Lady Warriors. Exactly 1 minute to play. And Hargrove will bring it up the floor for Culleoka. Blair defending, kicks it over to Reichman, now back over to Hargrove. Over to the left side to Massey, now back to Hargrove. Inside to Kendall Reichman, back out. Macy McKinnon on the right side.
If I'm Culleoka, I'm not in a big hurry right now. You're just down by 2. Right here at the end of the first half.
Got to find a high-quality shot, and they don't. Oh.
Massey can't handle the pass, and Reichman comes up with it, puts up a wild shot, and can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Blair. 20 seconds to go, and most likely the Lady Raiders are going to try and hold for the final shot here. 10 seconds to play, and it's taken away by McKinnon. Nobody in front of her. 5 seconds to go, and she reverses the layup right-handed on the right side and gets it to fall. Tie ball game. Half-court heave from Higgins. Almost goes again. That's 2 from Shelby Higgins.
Oh, yeah.
That
is right at the back of the rim from half-court that time.
What a game we've got here from Culleoka Unit School. 23 all between the Lady Raiders and the Lady Warriors from Culleoka Unit School. That's the end of the first half. Once again, 23 all between the Lady Warriors and the Lady Raiders. Let's take a quick timeout and wrap up the first half of action and get you ready for round 2 when we return.
Are you looking to turn your car into cold, hard cash today? Don't look any further than Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Columbia. You probably know us for selling cars, but did you know we're in the business of buying cars? That's right, we buy all makes and models at top dollar every day. Show up with your car and leave with cash. It's that easy. Stop by today to get a written offer on your vehicle. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Columbia is family owned and proud to serve our community.
You can count on us.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
Looking for convenience? Try Quick Mart convenience stores, conveniently located all across Murray County, southern Middle Tennessee, and North Alabama. Whether stopping in on your way to work for coffee and a biscuit, taking a plate lunch to go, or grabbing something cold to drink after a long, hot day at work, there's always one nearby. Quick Mart convenience stores, conveniently located all across southern Middle Tennessee and North Alabama. Proudly serving Shell gasoline.
This is Tripp Stoltz, owner and manager at Columbia Ace Hardware. We have changed our store hours to better serve our community. Columbia Ace Hardware is now open from 7 to 7 Monday through Friday, from 8 to 4 on Saturday, and closed on Sunday. Come see us at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard and let us show you customer service that can only be found at Columbia Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
This is Elk Kennedy. The old saying is, happy wife, happy life couldn't be more true. Many years ago, my wife, Mary Susan, had major surgery on her back, but continued with chronic pain. Doctors were saying invalid, disabled. But then she found the Dr. Gill Center for Back, Neck, and Chronic Pain in Franklin, Tennessee. It has changed our lives. We visited there recently with Dr. Wendy Toohey, saw the state-of-the-art facilities. Folks, don't take a pill. Call Dr. Gill.
Go to callmepainfree.com.
Are you a homeowner looking to unlock the potential of your home equity? Explore a home equity loan with First Farmers. Hi, this is Felicia Brown with First Farmers, and we would like to invite you to access funds with a home equity loan. For home improvements, invest in education, or simplify your finances, you can make your dreams a reality with the power of your home equity. Get started today. Apply online at myfirstfarmers.com or call to speak with one of our team specialists at 1-800-882-8378, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC. Parks Motor Sales was founded by my granddad, Bobby Parks, and my great-granddad, Julian Mays, in 1958. We've been family-owned the whole time, and being family-owned, locally owned, means you get to get your next vehicle or your existing vehicle serviced by the same people who stand in the grocery line with you, drop their kids off at the same school you do, and smile and are happy to see you when they do. So come see us at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee on 919 Nashville Highway or parksmotorsales.com.
Foster Insurance Agency is a locally owned independent agency and a proud member of the Insurers of Tennessee. Foster represents many top-rated insurance companies such as Auto Owners Insurance. The great team at Foster has been servicing Columbia and surrounding areas in Middle Tennessee since 1952 and offers many commercial and personal insurance products. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient location at 204 West 4th Street in Columbia, Tennessee.
Are you looking to turn your car into cold, hard cash today? Don't look any further than Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Columbia. You probably know us for selling cars, but did you know we're in the business of buying cars? That's right, we buy all makes and models at top dollar every day. Show up with your car and leave with cash. It's that easy. Stop by today to get a written offer on your vehicle. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Columbia is family owned and proud to serve our community.
You can count on us.
Don't let pain keep you out of the game. Murray Regional Physical Therapy's experienced team of therapists can help you recover from surgery, injury, or illness by designing a plan that meets your unique needs. We utilize state-of-the-art equipment and proven techniques to help you get back to doing the things you love. Schedule a consultation at any of our convenient Southern Middle Tennessee locations by calling 931-380-4014. Murray Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate care.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC. Parks Motor Sales was founded by my granddad, Bobby Parks, and my great-granddad, Julian Mays, in 1958. We've been family-owned the whole time, and being family-owned, locally owned, means you get to get your next vehicle or your existing vehicle serviced by the same people who stand in the grocery line with you, drop their kids off at the same school you do, and smile and are happy to see you when they do. So come see us at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee on 919 Nashville Highway or parksmotorsales.com.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Foster Insurance Agency is a locally owned independent agency and a proud member of the Insurers of Tennessee. Foster represents many top-rated insurance companies such as Auto Owners Insurance. The great team at Foster has been servicing Columbia and surrounding areas in Middle Tennessee since 1952 and offers many commercial and personal insurance products. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient location at 204 West 4th Street in Columbia, Tennessee. Foster Insurance Agency is a locally owned independent agency and a proud member of the Insurers of Tennessee. Foster represents many top-rated insurance companies such as Auto Owners Insurance. The great team at Foster has been servicing Columbia and surrounding areas in Middle Tennessee since 1952 and offers many commercial and personal insurance products. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient location at 204 West 4th Street in Columbia, Tennessee.
We always get the question, what is Caledonia? That's easy. We're a full financial services firm. Who is Caledonia? Well, that's a little more interesting. Monty has an economics background. Daisy and Perry come from the banking world. Gay is an accountant, and Thomas has science and business degrees. Blair was a small business owner. Finally, I'm Becky Price, and I have a background in education. Together, we make up Caledonian Financial in historic downtown Columbia.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through NBC Securities Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
Are you looking to turn your car into cold, hard cash today? Don't look any further than Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Columbia. You probably know us for selling cars, but did you know we're in the business of buying cars? That's right, we buy all makes and models at top dollar every day. Show up with your car and leave with cash. It's that easy. Stop by today to get a written offer on your vehicle. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Columbia is family owned and proud to serve our community.
You can count on us.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
Looking for convenience? Try Quick Mart convenience stores, conveniently located all across Murray County, southern Middle Tennessee, and North Alabama. Whether stopping in on your way to work for coffee and a biscuit, taking a plate lunch to go, or grabbing something cold to drink after a long hot day at work, there's always one nearby. Quick Mart convenience stores, conveniently located all across southern Middle Tennessee and North Alabama. Proudly serving Shell gasoline.
Welcome back into Culleoka Unit School, the site of the Murray County Public Schools Game of the Week here tonight, and we've got 3 games of the week this week.
Yeah, this is a special edition Thursday night of the Murray County Public Schools Game of the Week, as the Richland Raiders are visiting the Culleoka Unit School and taking on the Lady Warriors right now. About to start the second half, and then the Warriors will come on after this. So don't go anywhere. Pull up a chair.
And what a game this has been so far. 23-23 as we start second half action.
I wouldn't have predicted this, honestly.
Me neither. Look, just by looking at the records.
Yeah, look at the records. The Lady Raiders out of Richland are 14-5, and the Lady Warriors from Culleoka are 7-9. But right now, we got a tie ball game, folks. So
yeah, we do. It's the Raiders.
Grab something to drink and a bag of chips. Pull up a chair, and we'll
tell you what's going on.
Yeah, we'll let you know how this turns out.
Bad pass from Shelby Higgins inside, goes out of bounds, and the opening possession for the Lady Raiders from Richland High School turns into a turnover. And it'll be Culleoka basketball. 30 seconds into this second half. Reichman with the ball, gives up top. Mason McKinnon with it. Now to Hargrove at the top of the key. Blair on her.
You see a little bit more pressure in the Richland man-to-man defense to start out the second half.
Shots no good from Carly Jones. It's rebounded by Higgins. Higgins now drives down the lane, and a foul's going to be called on Macy McKinnon. A little bit of a bump as Higgins drove down the right side.
Yeah, there's a little too much body contact right there as Higgins was driving towards the bucket, and McKinnon just wasn't going to give up her space right there, and the referee called a foul.
Bailey Blair inbounds out to Butler, and she shoots a 3. That one's no good. Rebounded by Higgins. Puts up the left-handed shot. That can't go. And then losing it out of bounds was Caitlin Bass. They'll say it's off of a Culleoka defender. I think that was off of Kendall Reichman. And Blair will inbound out to Butler. Kicks it back in the corner, left-hand side to Blair. She puts up a 3 from the corner. That one won't fall. Bass rips it away, gets the rebound. Can't get it to fall on the putback. And McKinnon finally gets it out to Reichman.
Falling to her knees, made that nice pass.
Makes a bad pass, trying to get it over to Carly Jones in the left-hand corner. And now Richland with the ball once again as Blair tries to get it into the corner to Mary Catherine Butler, and she is fouled on her pass attempt. No shot on that foul, and Blair will inbound under Richland's basket. Blair gets it out, top of the key to Butler, back over to Blair. She shoots the three, off the mark, boxed out by Bass, and the Raiders get it back. They'll reset the offense. Butler with it, top of the key.
Poor boxing out by Culleoka right there.
And now a good interception on the pass from Richland by Kendall Reichman. McKinnon back down the floor. It's tipped away by Bridgers and goes out of bounds. It's another turnover. And it should be Culleoka basketball. And it is under their own basket. Carly Jones to inbound for the Lady Warriors. Gets it out to McKinnon. McKinnon, top of the key to Izzy Hargrove. Hargrove setting up a play. Gets it over to Addison Massey on the left-hand side. It's tipped by Bass, and Bass takes it away. She brings it back up the side of the floor. And still no points scored. We're under 2 minutes gone in this second half, third quarter. Still 23 all. Inside, Shelby Higgins for the Raiders. Now to Bridgers. Now back down low to Higgins. She puts up a right-handed shot. That one won't go. A fight for the ball. And Higgins gets it back, and not before. She was losing it. Richland takes a timeout. 23-23, 5:35 to go. We'll keep it right here. And this has just been chaos so far without any points scored.
We were told at halftime that Richland just took a pretty bad beating from Wayne County High School by over 20 points, and you would think that would kind of wake up a Richland squad as they come into Culleoka, but they still look a little lethargic, and they don't look like they're quite playing their game. What do you think, Peyton?
I mean, maybe that butt whooping, they're still thinking about it. Maybe they're still thinking about it.
They might be.
I mean,
sometimes, teams will go into a slump, but
they look like they've woken up a little bit defensively.
Yeah, I think the coaches challenged them to play
three ball from Blair off the mark. But yes, they still
a tighter, more aggressive man-to-man.
Blair gets the ball back, puts up a shot from the free throw line on the right-hand side. Can't get it to go. Lady Raiders with another offensive rebound and trying to save it out of bounds off another shot from Butler. This time was McKinnon, and she can't save it.
Yeah, her foot was on the baseline as she went to save that ball and throw it back into Carly Jones.
They find a cutting Bass. She puts up a shot, can't get it to go. And another rebound from the Lady Raiders. That's the fifth of this possession. And finally a foul on the Culleoka Lady Warriors.
Yeah, Izzy Hargrove just bumped her on the sideline right there. And
they just can't buy a basket right now.
No, they cannot.
No one can.
But they're playing hard. Both sides are playing very hard.
Blair gets the inbound. Bridgers, top of the key, over to Bass on the right side. Higgins going to pull up from head on and too strong. Rebounded by Bridgers. Bridgers dribbles back out, picks up her dribble, now goes inside, and finally a basket is put up and in.
Well, that was the fourth consecutive offensive rebound by the Lady Raiders, and finally they put it in the hole.
Now we'll see if Culleoka can respond. Full court press from the Lady Raiders. McKinnon gets it across the timeline, drives in right side, puts up a shot, gets fouled on the shot. Can't get it to go, but she'll go to the line for two. .425 to play third quarter, 25-23. Lady Raiders on top of the home team, Culleoka Lady Warriors. First free throw from McKinnon is in and out, no good. 4:25 to play.
And got some more sweat to wipe off the floor.
They'll take care of that. Good job by the official. Do that in a timely manner.
That is part of our job, part of the official job is to make sure that The playing surface is not slick and safe to play.
McKinnon's second free throw is up, and it's short. Rebounded by Bailey Blair of the Lady Raiders. Lady Raiders are dominating in the second half on both sides of the boards. Higgins tied up by McKinnon, inside to Bass. Bass puts up a circus shot, can't get it to go, and 3-on-1 under the basket. Culleoka finally gets a rebound. And now a foul by Bass as Reichman tried to go backwards as she was trapped to McKinnon. Bass picks up the foul. It'll be Lady Warrior basketball.
As the Richland head coach, he is not happy with his players right now.
You can tell he's just that type of coach. I don't think he's been happy all night.
He's been coaching a long time. He is not happy with the way his team has come out and responded with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter and only having 2 points basically in 4 minutes of play here in the second half.
Yeah,
Culleoka has had scored no points in 4 minutes.
Offensively, it's not ideal, but you got to give it to the Lady Raiders. They've been playing tough. The intensity is cranked up.
I just can't get a shot to go. This one's tipped into the backcourt. McKinnon gets it back after Blair tips it away. Reichman inside to Rochester, now cutting back to Reichman, now back out to Jones. 3-ball is it.
Money.
Lady Warriors take the lead by 1 point, 26-25, with 3.5 to play third quarter. Bailey Blair now driving away, and it's tipped away and stolen. Kendall Reichman, no one in front of her. Right-handed layup is up and in. Lady Warriors extend the lead to 3 points, 28-25. And Bailey Blair brings it back up into the front court. And now a foul going to be called on the Lady Warriors.
She appeared to be, Emily Rochester appeared to be straight up there.
It was on the shot. That's what they'll call. 2 shots upcoming for Bailey Blair. Trying to cut this back down to a 1-point game. First shot is up and in. She hadn't missed a free throw yet tonight. She's been perfect from the free throw line. As Rochester checks out for the Lady Warriors, and back in is Addison Massey. 28-26, 3:09 to play third quarter. Second free throw is up from Blair, and it's in. 28-27. Lady Warriors on top. Full court press by the Lady Raiders. Get it into Massey right in front of our faces. Hargrove gets it. Crosses midcourt. Gives it off to Reichman. Tries to go inside to Hargrove, and it's taken away by A.C. Hewitt. And Hewitt loses it out of bounds off of Hargrove. And a full timeout going to be taken by the Lady Warriors. They've gone on a little bit of a run, scoring their first 5 points of the night. A 3 and then another quick shot from Kendall Reichman on a breakaway. It is 28-27. Lady Warriors on top of the Lady Raiders with 2:56 to go here in the third quarter. We'll take a quick timeout. Be right back.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC. Parks Motor Sales was founded by my granddad, Bobby Parks, and my great-granddad, Julian Mays, in 1958. We've been family-owned the whole time, and being family-owned, locally owned, means you get to get your next vehicle or your existing vehicle serviced by the same people who stand in the grocery line with you, drop their kids off at the same school you do, and smile and are happy to see you when they do. So come see us at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee on 919 Nashville Highway or parksmotorsales.com.
Out of the timeout, Lady Raiders will have the basketball. 28-27 your score. Lady Raiders on the road here at Culleoka Unit School trail by 1 point to the Lady Warriors from Culleoka. Lewis Maddox, Drake Colley, Peyton Calvert on the call. We're on 1.7 WKOM. 2:45 to play third quarter. A.C. Hewitt with the basketball for the Lady Raiders. Shelby Higgins with a wild three-point shot. It's a little bit short and taken off by Reichman. She gets it out to McKinnon, who will bring it back up the floor.
Right now with a 1-point lead, the Lady Warriors are really hanging tough with Richland.
Yeah, they are. They are indeed.
Foul called here on Culleoka.
And Richland being a team with a much better record at 14-5, as we've already said earlier in the broadcast.
Richland actually commits the foul, and it's still Culleoka basketball. They get it out to Carly Jones. She gives it off to McKinnon.
The Lady Warriors have something to prove tonight.
We approach 2 minutes to play.
They're playing some inspired basketball.
That
absolutely. And the longer Richland allows them to hang around, the more the pressure grows on Richland, not the Lady Warriors.
No.
Almost intercepted on the pass for Culleoka. Raiders almost came up with it. Reichman drives into the lane, goes up, gets fouled, can't get the shot to go, but she'll go to the line and shoot 2 and try to extend the lead to 3.
She got her shooting arm hacked right there as she went up 3 feet in front of the basket there in the paint. She's going to shoot 2, try to extend this 1-point lead.
Minute and 52 seconds to go. Kendall Reichman with the first free throw, rolls around and drops.
That one used all of the rim.
Hit it with the Kawhi Leonard. Bounce, 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 roll, bounce again, and then go in.
Second free throw is up, and that one is a little bit more smooth. Nothing but net. 3-point game. 30-27, Lady Warriors on top of the Lady Raiders. Higgins gets it over to Hewitt. Hewitt with the ball, gives it back out to Butler, and Butler jumped twice. She's called for the travel. That was pretty obvious.
Yeah, you can't bounce. You can't really.
It's like she tried to bounce into the shot a little bit.
You can't bounce and leave the floor, come back down, and then go back up and shoot your jump shot. That's a travel.
Full court press. The Lady Raiders down by 3. Hargrove now to Jones in the corner for 3. It's good.
Money.
Back down the floor. Bridgers puts up a quick left-handed layup and gets it to go.
You've got to get back on defense. You've got to get back on defense.
33-29. 1 minute to play here in the third quarter. Kendall Reichman with the ball. Hands off McKinnon on the right side. Izzy Hargrove now drives over, gives off Addison Massey. Back over to Reichman, top of the key. Inside, wide open Massey. She puts up a shot and is blocked out of bounds by Hewitt.
Yeah, I think that's a good, just a good solid block by the Lady Raiders right there. Ball shot out of bounds on the baseline. Now Carly Jones will inbound the ball from underneath her own goal.
Jones trying to get it in. Goes up top to McKinnon. 45 seconds to play third quarter. Reichman. Back out top of the perimeter to McKinnon. McKinnon gets a screen. Drives over. Carly Jones with it in the right-hand corner. Dribbles back out. Gives off McKinnon. 30 seconds to play. McKinnon now drives over to the right side. Back over. Skip pass to Addison Massey. And McKinnon back with the basketball at 20 seconds to play at the top of the key. McKinnon drives right side, drives in, puts up a shot, and it's too strong. And it's rebounded by Higgins. Higgins, and it's coming right to us. Hits our table.
Watch out, Lewis, watch out.
Yeah, we got to. It'll still be Raider basketball. 7 seconds to play. Blair gets the inbound from Hewitt. Blair driving, spinning, shooting. Got it.
That was a nice shot.
Great shot by Bailey Blair to end the quarter. It's a 2-point game as we head to quarter number 4. 33-31. Lady Warriors on top of the Lady Raiders. We'll be right back.
Foster Insurance Agency is a locally owned independent agency and a proud member of the Insurers of Tennessee. Foster represents many top-rated insurance companies such as Auto Owners Insurance. The great team at Foster has been servicing Columbia and surrounding areas in Middle Tennessee since 1952 and offers many commercial and personal insurance products. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient location at 204 West 4th Street in Columbia, Tennessee.
Final quarter of action here in our first game of tonight's doubleheader between the Richmond Raiders and the Culleoka Warriors. Lady Warriors with a 2-point lead as we start the fourth quarter of action, 33-31.
On our visiting special edition of the Maury County Public Schools Game of the Week, Thursday night special tonight, making up for these snow days that we lost last week.
Lewis Maddox, Drake Colley, Peyton Calvert on the call from Culleoka Unit School. Culleoka with the basketball. Carly Jones gets trapped, trying to find an outlet, gets it out to McKinnon. She's trapped. Pressure defense. McKinnon gets it down low to Reichman. Now back out to Izzy Hargrove on the right side. Puts up a three. Can't get it to hit anything, and it's rebounded by Bass. And a foul going to be called on Culleoka trying to get the ball back. Some people didn't agree with that one in the crowd, as you can probably hear.
Not happy about that call. But those are 50-50 calls. I mean,
yeah, they really are. We're not. The officials are a lot closer to that action than we are, so we don't really see all the contact that's going on.
Blair inside, puts up a shot and ties it up.
You can tell Bailey Blair is a take charge type of point guard. She wants the ball in her hand. She wants to take the shot, and now Richland comes out in a little bit of a half-court press.
They get it to Rochester at the free throw line, back out to McKinnon. McKinnon in the corner to Hargrove, and it goes through her legs and out of bounds for the turnover.
Yeah, that bounce pass kind of hit right at Hargrove's feet, went between her legs and out of bounds.
33-33. 1 minute gone in the fourth quarter, 6:50 to play in this ball game. Caitlin Bass brings it up the floor. The Lady Raiders. Blair with the three-point shot, short, rebounded by Butler. Back out to Blair.
Culleoka has to go get those rebounds. They want to win this ball game.
Absolutely. They can't keep standing around.
Blair goes to the rack, can't get it to fall. Rebound Harris. Higgins.
Because that is what an offensive rebounding team will do to you.
100%.
They'll eventually put the ball in the hole.
Absolutely. Well, if you get 4, 5, 6 tries on a possession, I mean, surely one of them's going to fall.
Stolen away once again by the Raiders, and a foul is going to be committed as Blair was driving to the basket by Carly Jones. Raiders will be able to inbound it under their own basket. Rochester checks out. Addison Massey checks in for the Lady Warriors from Culleoka. Bass to inbound for the Lady Raiders. She gets it out to Blair. Carly Jones on her. Gets it past. Behind the back pass to Bass, and now up to Higgins at the top of the key. Butler all alone for the three shot. That one won't fall, and it's rebounded by Higgins, who goes back up just like the last possession. Can't get it to fall this time, but she does draw the foul. Higgins goes to the line and try and make this a two-possession game with 6 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. She hits the first one, 36-33. Second shot is up and through. 4-point game, 37-33. And a 30-second timeout going to be taken by the Lady Warriors from Culleoka. Drake, what do you think they're taking that timeout for? What do you think she's saying?
Well, I mean, if I'm the Lady Warriors coach right now, I'm telling them on the defensive end of the floor, The shot goes up.
Find somebody to box out.
Put somebody on your backside and look for the ball and go get that basketball.
100%.
The Lady Richland, the Lady Raiders, they're living off of second, third, even fourth tries on the offensive end because of them getting the offensive rebound. Culleoka has to rebound better on the defensive end if they're going to have a chance to win this ball game.
100%. I love the call.
6 minutes to play. Culleoka with the basketball, down by 4, 37-33. Half-court press. They still haven't gotten across the timeline. McKinnon needs to get it across there. And just does. McKinnon is bumped out of bounds into her own bench. The foul's going to be called on Mary Catherine Butler. That's Richland's first foul this quarter. Culleoka with 3 in the first 2 minutes.
And the Lady Raiders are playing kind of an extended man-to-man half-court press. They're coming out, challenging the ball handler at midcourt, trying to disrupt Culleoka from getting into their offense.
And it's working.
That it is. But McKinnon breaks it there.
McKinnon breaks in, puts up a shot, can't get it to go. It's too strong. It's rebounded by Blair for Richland. She drives in right side, puts up a shot, and it's too short. Rebounded by Reichman. She brings it back out of there. Going down the floor, up the floor to Izzy Hargrove. Now back out to Carly Jones. Here's a shot from Jones. It's off the mark and rebounded by Bass for Richland. And a foul here is going to be called on Izzy Hargrove.
Yeah, that's a bad foul. That was in the backcourt.
No need to trap there.
No.
That aggressively.
Hargrove should have given that up and gotten back down the floor and played defense. Instead, she bodied up on the player and got called for the blocking foul.
5 minutes to play, fourth quarter. Richland with the basketball, up by 4, 37-33. Bass hands off Blair. Blair driving, shooting, scoring.
Have you noticed how Blair's taking over here in the fourth quarter?
She has.
She's that type of player. She's that type of point guard. She wants the ball in her hands, and if her teammates can't get it in the hole, she's going to put it in the hole as she makes another steal on the defensive end of the court.
Blair gets the ball, hands it off to Bass, who brings it up the floor. Bridgers in the corner to Butler. Now inside to Higgins. She puts up a wild shot. That one won't go. Rebounded by Massey for Culleoka.
Yeah, Higgins is off balance right there and just threw the ball up towards the rim. Culleoka has to make better passes.
This time intercepted by Bass, going the other way and scores. 41-33. It's an 8-point advantage for the Lady Raiders from Richland High School, and another steal. Second table hit.
A team like the Lady Warriors for Culleoka cannot afford to throw the ball away on the offensive end.
No.
If you want to compete and beat a team like the Richland Lady Raiders.
I can't agree more with that.
I mean, you got to play your best basketball 100%. If you're Culleoka. And by throwing the ball away consecutive times down the floor in the fourth quarter, you're just not going to get the job done.
And I think that Culleoka played a really tough game here tonight. The ladies did. But I think the story of this game so far has been that Richland has created opportunities for themselves, but they just haven't been able to get shots to fall. And in the last 4 or 5 minutes, those shots have fallen, and now they have an 8-point lead.
And you've got a point guard like Bailey Blair that has taken it upon herself. She wants the ball. She's going to drive to the bucket. She's going to drive the right side of the lane and get a good high percentage shot off. And that's what she's done the last 3 or 4 times down the floor.
And she's gotten them to fall.
Yes, she has. She's really been the difference maker for sure.
41-33, 4 minutes to play. Culleoka with the basketball. McKinnon gets it up in the front court, and it's slapped away as Jones tries to pass it back to McKinnon. Inside, Kendall Reichman over in the corner to Hargrove. She loses her footing. Now back out to McKinnon, top of the key. Inside, Reichman. She spins, kicks back out. Carly Jones puts up a 3. That one is short. Rolls off, no good. And it's going to be a jump ball taken away by Reichman. but it'll be Richland basketball going the other way on the possession.
Yeah. Carly Jones is setting up outside the arc. She just can't get the ball to go down, and that's the three-point shooters, they die by the sword and live by the sword,
100%.
She was living by it in the first half, but it's been cold for the past few minutes. Blair being worked on by Massey. Back up top to Bass. Now over to Bridgers. Now back to Blair at the top of the key. They'll probably try and run some clock here. Blair, pump fake, drives, right side, puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Butler, and she rolled over, but not before a timeout was taken by the Lady Raiders. 3:04 to play, fourth quarter, 41-33. Lady Raiders on top of the Lady Warriors here at Culleoka Unit School. We'll be right back after this timeout.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Welcome back into Culleoka Unit School. 3:04 to play here in the fourth quarter. 41-33 is the score. Richland Lady Raiders on top of the Lady Warriors from Culleoka Unit School. I'm Lewis Maddox alongside Drake Colley, Peyton Calvert on the call for 101.7 WKOM out of Columbia, Tennessee. We're also live streaming this game, WKRMradio.com. You can easily find it also on Facebook at WKOM Radio.
And what happened right before we went to that break? Another offensive rebound for the Lady Raiders from Richland.
And they get it back, and they're able to burn more clock.
Yeah, with an 8-point lead now.
It just seems like they want it more with in these last couple of minutes of the game.
That they do. Bass drives, kicks back out to Blair. Blair loses the handle, and it's taken away by McKinnon. And they're going to call a hold on Blair.
As she lost the ball, she reached in right there.
Yep.
I'm not sure how much hand or arm she got, but the referee said it was enough to warrant the foul.
Official Brown saw it.
As we just have four team fouls on the Lady Warriors and 2 team fouls on the Richland Lady Raiders.
Macy McKinnon with the ball. Over to Jones. Now back to McKinnon. Still in backcourt. Finally passes it up the floor to Reichman. Here's Jones. She thought about a 3. Doesn't take it. Backs back out to McKinnon. 2.5 to play. Reichman inside, gets the shot open on the right side and gets it to fall, cutting the lead down to 6, 41-35. Blair walks it up the floor. Trying to burn some clock, kicks it over to Bridgers. Bridgers gets the cutting Blair inside. Now Higgins fakes a 3, now drives, middle of the lane, puts up a floater. It rolls off, no good. And it goes off of Higgins' foot back over to Culleoka.
Culleoka's in desperate need of a 3-point right here. I would try to get number 3, Carly Jones, in some space and get her.
Reichman inside, kicks back out to Massey. She puts up a 15-footer and gets that one to fall, cutting the lead down to 4.
Nice little 8 to go. Nice little 8-foot baseline jumper right there by the Lady Warriors as they cut this lead to 4 with a minute and a half, minute 40 to go.
A foul committed here by Carly Jones. And that puts the Lady Raiders into the double bonus. And they'll be shooting free throws the rest of the way out. Mary Catherine Butler at the line to shoot 2.
So they changed this rule in high school.
Yeah.
It's 5 fouls in the quarter. That's the bonus.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No 1-and-1s.
There's no 1-and-1. It's double. It's 2 shots automatic.
Yes.
At 5. Okay.
But tonight it's been kind of confusing. They've been putting the double bonus up on the scoreboard after 4 fouls.
Okay.
I don't know if that's right, but they do get the
well, I think
right there.
I think that's Clayton Harris running the scoreboard.
We're gonna have to ask him in between games here. 43-37. They kick out to Massey.
Now look for Carly Jones.
Here's Jones. She drives in. Here's Hargrove with a three. It's short. And it goes off of Hargrove.
There you go.
Actually, it goes off of Higgins.
Yeah, Higgins reached out and touched that ball right before it went out.
It'll be Culleoka basketball, side court on their own end. McKinnon will inbound for the Lady Warriors. McKinnon up top to Hargrove. Back into McKinnon. She drives left side, puts up a shot, but it's blocked.
Good block.
And it's taken away by Higgins.
Good block by Higgins right there.
I get it up the floor to Blair, who drives it down. She backs back out, cuts inside to Bass. Inside.
Good
Bridges,
pass.
and the foul gets it to Joanne. It's back up to an 8-point advantage for the Lady Raiders from Richland High School with an opportunity for a 3-point play and to make the lead 9. Bridger's shot is up and in. 46-37, 1 minute to play. Hargrove gets the ball, crosses the timeline. Pitches it to McKinnon. She drives down the left side, tries to bring it back into play. It's taken by Massey, and a foul's going to be called, trying to get the ball away from Massey on Bass. Richland's third foul of the quarter. And Culleoka to inbound side court on their end. Addison Massey to inbound for the Warriors, gets it into McKinnon. McKinnon dribbles around, hands off Carly Jones. She puts up a three, and it's too strong. Rebounded by Bass, who gets it up the floor. No, it's intercepted by Reichman. Reichman in the corner. Hargrove for three. Got it.
That was a big-time shot.
You need 2 more of those to tie it up. 6-point ball game.
I'd go on and foul him right here.
Bass gets it up
the floor. Go on and foul him. Go on and put the girl at the free throw line.
Gives it off to Bass. Over to Higgins.
And by now they've got the ball in their best free shooter's hand.
Yep.
You see what I mean? Higgins is probably one of their better free throw shooters. Culleoka waited a little too late. They probably should have fouled as soon. I would have fouled as soon as the ball crossed half court before it got into Higgins' hands.
Absolutely.
6-point ball game, 46-40, 22.2 seconds. And this free throw is up and in, making it a 7-point game. 3-possession game.
And you can just look at Higgins at the free throw line. She looks confident.
She's cool.
She's in a routine. Good flick of the wrist. Oh, she missed her second.
You jinxed her. And a timeout going to be taken. We'll keep it right here as there's 20 seconds to play. A 7-point ball game, 47-40. Lewis Maddox, Drake Colley, Peyton Calvert on the call for 101.7 WKOM. It's the Murray County Public Schools Game of the Week.
Thursday night special.
Thursday night special.
That's right.
Time.
Thursday night special.
Baby.
They have no Thursday night football anymore for the rest of until next season. So we're going to bring you some Thursday night high school Murray County Public School Game of the Week basketball.
How about that? We're the main event right now.
And then tomorrow night we got Central basketball. And then Saturday night we got some more Central basketball with the McDonald's shootout at Spring Hill between Columbia Central and Spring Hill, which is always a huge game right here in Murray County, brought to you by Murray County Public Schools.
And it'll be myself and Drake Colley. I think Peyton will probably be with us as well. Maybe. We'll see. But it'll be Barry Duke on the main call for that one, as he is the voice of the Columbia Central Lions. So he'll be calling both those games. I know everybody gets tired of hearing me once a week.
Well, Peyton's not serving. He's got a lot of ladies lined up.
That's
true.
It is Saturday night.
It's Saturday night, and he's got to do his thing on Saturday night. So
you got to do what you got to do.
Imagine how many broken hearts there would be.
Carly Jones for three, air ball, and then it's rebounded by Reichman, who puts it up and in. 5-point game, 10 seconds to play. Higgins gets it across the timeline, and she's fouled by Hargrove, who, if you're watching on the live stream, just came right into your living room. 47-42, 6 seconds to play, and yet again, Drake, they foul Higgins.
Yeah, and I still believe that's
kind of a death sentence.
I mean, at this point in the game, normally a well-coached team will
to back
the coach
off.
The coach will tell his players, get the ball to your best free throw shooter.
Yeah.
Right?
She hit the first one. 6-point game. And hits the second one. 49-42, 7-point lead. Up the floor, 2 seconds. Carly Jones puts up a Hail Mary and can't get it to fall. Final score, 49-42. Lady Raiders get it done on the road here at Culleoka Unit School over at the Culleoka Lady Warriors. Once again by the final score of 49-42. We'll take a quick timeout, wrap this one up in between games, and get you set for the nightcapper. The Warriors at home taking on the Raiders from Richland High School.
Are you looking to turn your car into cold, hard cash today? Don't look any further than Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Columbia. You probably know us for selling cars, but did you know we're in the business of buying cars? That's right, we buy all makes and models at top dollar every day. Show up with your car and leave with cash. It's that easy. Stop by today to get a written offer on your vehicle. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Columbia is family owned and proud to serve our community.
You can count on us.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
Looking for convenience? Try Quick Mart Convenience Stores, conveniently located all across Murray County, southern Middle Tennessee, and North Alabama. Whether stopping in on your way to work for coffee and a biscuit, taking a plate lunch to go, or grabbing something cold to drink after a long, hot day at work, there's always one nearby. Quick Mart Convenience Stores, conveniently located all across southern Middle Tennessee and North Alabama. Proudly serving Shell gasoline.
This is Trip Stoltz, owner and manager at Columbia Ace Hardware. We have changed our store hours to better serve our community. Columbia Ace Hardware is now open from 7 to 7 Monday through Friday, from 8 to 4 on Saturday, and closed on Sunday. Come see us at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard and let us show you customer service that can only be found at Columbia Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
This is Elk Kennedy. The old saying is, happy wife, happy life couldn't be more true. Many years ago, my wife, Mary Susan, had major surgery on her back, but continued with chronic pain. Doctors were saying invalid, disabled. But then she found the Dr. Gill Center for Back, Neck, and Chronic Pain in Franklin, Tennessee. It has changed our lives. We visited there recently with Dr. Wendy Toohey, saw the state-of-the-art facilities. Folks, don't take a pill. Call Dr. Gill.
Go to callmepainfree.com.
Are you a homeowner looking to unlock the potential of your home equity? Explore a home equity loan with First Farmers. Hi, this is Felicia Brown with First Farmers, and we would like to invite you to access funds with a home equity loan. For home improvements, invest in education, or simplify your finances, you can make your dreams a reality with the power of your home equity. Get started today. Apply online at myfirstfarmers.com or call to speak with one of our team specialists at 1-800-882-8378. Equal Housing Lender.
Debbie Matthews, realtor, and her husband Jason, who is a prose songwriter, also own a music publishing company. They live in historic downtown Columbia with their dogs. Dog rescue work is their passion project. They consider Middle Tennessee their backyard, and their lives are full of all things Tennessee. Debbie says there is no greater honor than to help someone find a home. To be trusted with that job, there is no greater privilege. Call Debbie at the Nashville Realty Group, 615-476-3224, 615-476-3224.
We always get the question, what is Caledonia? That's easy. We're a full financial services firm. Who is Caledonia? Well, that's a little more interesting. Monty has an economics background. Daisy and Perry come from the banking world. Gay is an accountant, and Thomas has science and business degrees. Blair was a small business owner. Finally, I'm Becky Price, and I have a background in education. Together, we make up Caledonian Financial in historic downtown Columbia.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through NBC Securities Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
This is Elk Kennedy. The old saying is, happy wife, happy life could be more true. Many years ago, my wife, Mary Susan, had major surgery on her back, but continued with chronic pain. Doctors were saying invalid, disabled, but then she found the Dr. Gill Center for Back, Neck, and Chronic Pain in Franklin, Tennessee. It has changed our lives. We visited there recently with Dr. Wendy Toohey, saw the state-of-the-art facilities. Folks, don't take a pill. Call Dr. Gill.
Go to callmepainfree.com.
Don't let pain keep you out of the game. Murray Regional Physical Therapy's experienced team of therapists can help you recover from surgery, injury, or illness by designing a plan that meets your unique needs. We utilize state-of-the-art equipment and proven techniques to help you get back to doing the things you love. Schedule a consultation at any of our convenient Southern Middle Tennessee locations by calling 931-380-4014. Murray Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate care.
Looking for convenience? Try Quick Mart convenience stores, conveniently located all across Murray County, southern Middle Tennessee, and North Alabama. Whether stopping in on your way to work for coffee and a biscuit, taking a plate lunch to go, or grabbing something cold to drink after a long, hot day at work, there's always one nearby. Quick Mart convenience stores, conveniently located all across southern Middle Tennessee and North Alabama. Proudly serving Shell gasoline.
Are you a homeowner looking to unlock the potential of your home equity? Explore a home equity loan with First Farmers. Hi, this is Felicia Brown with First Farmers, and we would like to invite you to access funds with a home equity loan. For home improvements, invest in education, or simplify your finances, you can make your dreams a reality with the power of your home equity. Get started today. Apply online at myfirstfarmers.com or call to speak with one of our team specialists at 1-800-882-8378, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC. Parks Motor Sales was founded by my granddad, Bobby Parks, and my great-granddad, Julian Mays, in 1958. We've been family-owned the whole time, and being family-owned, locally-owned means you get to get your next vehicle or your existing vehicle serviced by the same people who stand in the grocery line with you, drop their kids off at the same school you do, and smile and are happy to see you when they do. So come see us at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee on 919 Nashville Highway or parksmotorsales.com.
Foster Insurance Agency is a locally owned independent agency and a proud member of the Insurers of Tennessee. Foster represents many top-rated insurance companies such as Auto Owners Insurance. The great team at Foster has been servicing Columbia and surrounding areas in Middle Tennessee since 1952 and offers many commercial and personal insurance products. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient location at 204 West 4th Street in Columbia, Tennessee.
Are you looking to turn your car into cold, hard cash today? Don't look any further than Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Columbia. You probably know us for selling cars, but did you know we're in the business of buying cars? That's right, we buy all makes and models at top dollar every day. Show up with your car and leave with cash. It's that easy. Stop by today to get a written offer on your vehicle. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Columbia is family owned and proud to serve our community.
You can count on us.
This is Trip Stoltz, owner and manager at Columbia Ace Hardware. We have changed our store hours to better serve our community. Columbia Ace Hardware is now open from 7 to 7 Monday through Friday, from 8 to 4 on Saturday, and closed on Sunday. Come see us at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard and let us show you customer service that can only be found at Columbia Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Debbie Matthews, realtor, and her husband Jason, who is a prose songwriter, also own a music publishing company. They live in historic downtown Columbia with their dogs. Dog rescue work is their passion project. They consider Middle Tennessee their backyard, and their lives are full of all things Tennessee. Debbie says there is no greater honor than to help someone find a home. To be trusted with that job, there is no greater privilege. Call Debbie at the Nashville Realty Group, 615-476-3224, 615-476-3224.
We always get the question, what is Caledonia? That's easy. We're a full financial services firm. Who is Caledonia? Well, that's a little more interesting. Monty has an economics background. Daisy and Perry come from the banking world. Gay is an accountant, and Thomas has science and business degrees. Blair was a small business owner. Finally, I'm Becky Price, and I have a background in education. Together, we make up Caledonian Financial in historic downtown Columbia.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through NBC Securities Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
This is Elk Kennedy. The old saying is, happy wife, happy life couldn't be more true. Many years ago, my wife, Mary Susan, had major surgery on her back, but continued with chronic pain. Doctors were saying invalid, disabled, but then she found the Dr. Gill Center for Back, Neck, and Chronic Pain in Franklin, Tennessee. It has changed our lives. We visited there recently with Dr. Wendy Toohey, saw the state-of-the-art facilities. Folks, don't take a pill. Call Dr. Gill.
Go to callmepainfree.com.
Don't let pain keep you out of the game. Murray Regional Physical Therapy's experienced team of therapists can help you recover from surgery, injury, or illness by designing a plan that meets your unique needs. We utilize state-of-the-art equipment and proven techniques to help you get back to doing the things you love. Schedule a consultation at any of our convenient Southern Middle Tennessee locations by calling 931-380-4014. Murray Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate care.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC. Parks Motor Sales was founded by my granddad, Bobby Parks, and my great-granddad, Julian Mays, in 1958. We've been family-owned the whole time, and being family-owned, locally owned, means you get to get your next vehicle or your existing vehicle serviced by the same people who stand in the grocery line with you, drop their kids off at the same school you do, and smile and are happy to see you when they do. So come see us at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee on 919 Nashville Highway or parksmotorsales.com.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Foster Insurance Agency is a locally owned independent agency and a proud member of the Insurers of Tennessee. Foster represents many top-rated insurance companies such as Auto Owners Insurance. The great team at Foster has been servicing Columbia and surrounding areas in Middle Tennessee since 1952 and offers many commercial and personal insurance products. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient location at 204 West 4th Street in Columbia, Tennessee.
We always get the question, what is Caledonia? That's easy. We're a full financial services firm. Who is Caledonia? Well, that's a little more interesting. Monty has an economics background. Daisy and Perry come from the banking world. Gay is an accountant, and Thomas has science and business degrees. Blair was a small business owner. Finally, I'm Becky Price, and I have a background in education. Together, we make up Caledonian Financial in historic downtown Columbia.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through NBC Securities Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
Are you looking to turn your car into cold, hard cash today? Don't look any further than Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Columbia. You probably know us for selling cars, but did you know we're in the business of buying cars? That's right, we buy all makes and models at top dollar every day. Show up with your car and leave with cash. It's that easy. Stop by today to get a written offer on your vehicle. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Columbia is family owned and proud to serve our community.
You can count on us.
We'll go back into Culleoka Unit School, about 30 seconds away from the starting lineups being announced here inside the Culleoka Gymnasium. I'm Lewis Maddox, joined alongside Drake Colley and Peyton Calvert here from Culleoka Unit School. And guys, you know what the most I'm excited about tonight is to see Eli Hardison in action tonight. We saw him in Santa Fe on the night that Auden Slaughter got his 2,000 career point mark, got his gold ball or white ball, or painted ball, whatever it was. And he hit 7 threes in the first half. He was shut down in the second, but it's going to be interesting to see how well he shoots from beyond the arc and how well he plays tonight here in his home gym.
A big fun fact about Eli, his name on PlayStation back in the day was Wet Like Water, and his jump shot is indeed wet like water.
That is a great fact right there.
Yeah, this District 10 matchup tonight between Culleoka and Richland. As Richland comes in with 11-7 overall record, 2-1 in District 10 play. Culleoka boys are 8-9 with an overall, with 1-1 in district play. So this is a big game tonight.
I tell you, I really like the checkerboards going down the side of those Richland uniforms, Drake. They look pretty good with that orange. Starting lineups for the Richland Raiders.
If you say so.
Luke Jones, number 12. Andrew Huff is number 15. Jamison Andrews is number 24. Gage Kirk is number 25. And Carter Edwards is number 23. For the home team, Culleoka Warriors, starters are Beckham Faulkner, number 2. Number 20 is Kason Hoffman. Number 13, Eli Hardison, like we just mentioned. Number 15 is Dalton Owens. And number 21 is Ethan Richardson. Once again, we see a very, very distinct size advantage. Just like the Lady Raiders had, the Raiders, the boys team, have a pretty substantial size advantage as well.
Yes, they do. And I believe the Richland post players can also shoot the ball a little bit as well, so they're going to have to keep them off the three-point line.
Gage Kirk, number 25, the jump center, with Dalton Owens from Culleoka. And Kirk has got to be about 6'5", 6'6".
Easily.
Yeah, he's a big kid for sure. Absolutely.
They control the tip. At the top of the floor is Andrew Huff. He's got it. Driving in, gets a pass over to Edwards.
Culleoka comes out in the 2-3 zone defensively, as Richards is trying to work the ball around the arc.
Kirk inside, he puts up a short shot, can't get it to go, gets his own rebound and puts it back up and in. First 2 of the night goes to the Raiders and to Gage Kirk. Kason Hoffman brings it up the floor. He's got it, kicks it over to Owens. Dalton Owens with the basketball. Works it back around to the top. He drives in, right side, puts up a shot, and a beautiful right-handed layup from Dalton Owens.
Yeah, beautiful drive to the bucket. As Owens started on the left-hand side of the court, drove down the right-hand side of the lane and up and in.
Kirk
No
with the
problem.
ball down low, goes inside, and a right-handed hook shot, no good. Rebounded by Richland, and they back it back out to reset the offense. Hoffman trying to go for the ball as it was going towards Luke Jones at the top of the key. Gets a little bit too aggressive and commits the first foul of the night. 2-2 the score with 6:47 to go in the first quarter. We'll get it into Huff. Now over to Edwards, back up top to Huff. Over on the right side, now underneath, back to Edwards. A three-point shot from the right-hand corner is no good, and it's rebounded by Ethan Richardson for Culleoka. Back up the floor is Dalton Owens, and Owens broke somebody's ankles, and then he airballs the three. And now it's tipped away and stolen by Richland. That's Luke Jones. Jones inside to Huffman, and then out to number 24, Jamison Andrews, and they get that shot to fall. A timeout here early with only about a minute and 47 seconds gone in this first quarter. We'll keep it right here as the Richland Raiders hold a 2-point lead over the Culleoka Warriors, 4-2.
Yeah, it's early, just 6:13 left in the first quarter, but you can tell that Richland is going to be aggressive on the offensive end. They are coached, and when that shot goes up, they all go to the bucket, to just like the girls' team did, for second and third chances on the offensive end.
They're very well coached, very disciplined.
In order for Culleoka to stop that, they have to get Richland players on their backside on the defensive end and control the boards, control those rebounds.
Absolutely.
Hardison gets his first touch. Now to Hoffman, kicks it inside and gives it off to Hardison. Dalton Owens now with it. Owens gives it off to Hardison, top of the key. Edwards working on him, backs it back out to Owens. Andrew Huff with the basketball, or face guarding Owens. Now Hoffman with it, drives inside, kicks it out to Faulkner. Now over to the left corner, Owens. He puts up a floater and gets it to go. Dalton Owens for the first 4 points of the night for the Culleoka Warriors. This one's stolen away by Hardison on the pass, and he gets fouled coming back down the floor by Luke Jones. It'll be Culleoka basketball. Hoffman to inbound right in front of your camera.
Yep.
Gets it out to Dalton Owens. And then they back it out to Hoffman, who will bring it up the floor. Pushes it up the floor to Owens. Inside, Dalton Owens puts one up, bounces off the back rim, no good. Rebounded by Kirk, and Edwards pushes it back down the floor. Euro step, way good.
Edwards is quick.
Yeah, he puts it up and in.
Yep.
As Richland retakes the lead 6-4. 5 minutes to play first quarter. Faulkner with the ball for Culleoka in the front court. He drives down, kicks it out to Hoffman. Pump fakes the three, drives in the lane, spins, back out to Hardison. Hardison, right side, baseline, shot is good for two.
Beautiful shot.
Well like water. He's well like water.
Hardison pulled up on the baseline about 10 feet out, elevated. Beautiful jump shot, nothing but net.
Edwards pump fakes, goes into the lane, and puts one up and in with the right hand. 8-6, Richland retakes the lead. Hardison will bring it back up the floor for the Warriors. Gives it off to Owens. Left side, Faulkner with the basketball. Shimmy, stolen away by Edwards. Trying to get the pass to Hardison. Now back to Edwards on the touch and go to Luke
Beautiful
Jones.
Give and go, just couldn't finish.
Here's Hoffman all alone, other end, puts it up and in. Right-handed layup from...
Got to get back on defense if you're Culleoka.
Kirk with the ball inside, kicks it back out to Luke Jones. Face guarded by Hardison. He puts up a 15-foot shot, and that one falls. From the baseline.
Basket's coming quick.
If you're the Warriors for Culleoka, you got to get back on defense because Richland, as soon as they cross half court, they are going towards the hole.
That's right. That's right.
10-8, Richland on top of Culleoka. Hardison for three. Left corner, no good. Rebounded by Jamison Andrews. He'll push it back down the floor, kicks it up ahead to Huff. Huff back out to Luke Jones. He'll take a three from the left side, and it's in. 5-point lead now for the Raiders. Their biggest so far tonight, 13-8. Dalton Owens back around, reverse layup, right hand on the left side, gets it to fall.
Nice lay there by Owens.
That was pretty. 13-10 with 3 minutes to play first quarter. Edwards over to Andrews. Andrews skip pass to Luke Jones. Jones inside. Edwards top of the key. Dribbles. Gives off. Huff inside. Puts up a shot. Can't get it to go. And it's rebounded by Ethan Richardson. Owens comes up with the basketball. He'll push it back down the floor.
One Culleoka player we haven't heard much from is Eli Hardison, number 13.
Here's Hoffman with a three.
Bang!
As his teammates are taking it, doing all the damage so far, and we're tied up 13 apiece with 2.5 minutes to go in the first.
Yeah, Richland's doing a great job of defending Hardison.
Andrews for three, can't get it to go, rebounded by Hardison. He hit that one shot, and that's pretty much all he's done. He's being a good decoy right now. He'll pull up from deep right here, and he gets it to fall.
Where I want it. He's where I want it.
As soon as we say his name, he connects from deep. Culleoka now with a 3-point lead. Luke Jones inside, and they'll call a block on Dalton Owens inside.
Right there, Owens knew he was going to draw the foul, but it looked like he kind of turned a little bit. To really draw that charge call, you have to be squared up, torso to torso, and be looking square at the dribbler, and the contact needs to be made on the defender on the front side, not turned to the side.
Right.
Luke Jones' first free throw is up and no good. Checking into the ball game for Culleoka.
Bob Holt, number 24. Is that Casey's son?
Nephew.
Casey Holt, who's a basketball legend around these parts for Culleoka. That's his nephew.
Andrews gets the rebound, and a foul on the shot here once again. Going up and trying to connect on that shot was Cooper Jackson, who's just entered the ball game.
And he got fouled by Bob Holt, who just entered the ball game.
Also in for Culleoka, number 33, Jeffrey Pierce. Cooper Jackson shooting two, misses the first one. Still a 3-point lead for the Warriors, 16-13. Exactly 2 minutes to play first quarter. Jackson's second free throw is up and rattles in. 16-14. Culleoka on top of Richland. Dalton Owens setting up a play, gives off to Jeffrey Pierce. Pierce being guarded by Jackson. Pierce drives, kicks out Faulkner, left side. Faulkner drives, spins, kicks back out to Owens. Owens fakes the three, drives in, puts up a shot, and he's rejected by Jones. Andrews coming the other way, blows the layup with the right hand, and it's rebounded by Owens for
Everything
Culleoka.
for Andrews looked great right there, except for the layup.
Yep.
I mean, he
didn't have a shot.
Did a great job coast to coast, got the rebound, and was on the move, just could not finish.
And fun fact about Andrews, that's Landon Andrews' little brother, Culleoka legend, 1,000-point scorer, now playing for rival school Richland.
Well,
interesting.
Surely that's not on an NIL deal.
I think there might have been a little NIL money coming through, but I don't know. That's all I got to say about that.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jamison Andrews has been given the task of guarding Eli Hardison, and so far Hardison just has one 3-pointer in the first quarter.
Kirk goes inside, they get him open. The big man down low ties it up 16 all with 45 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Jeffrey Pierce brings it up the floor, gives it off to Owens. Owens holding the ball with 30 seconds to play.
Yeah, I think Culleoka's satisfied with taking the last shot of the quarter.
Absolutely.
Now Owens drives in, backs it back out, and gives it off to Faulkner. Huff on Faulkner, now gives it up to Hardison, being guarded by Andrews. And a timeout going to be taken by Culleoka with 16.1 seconds to go. 16 apiece. A lot of 16s on that scoreboard. We'll keep it right here as Culleoka has come out playing very, very good basketball against a very size advantage having Richland team.
And very athletic. We can tell just by watching the Richland squad that they can jump very well, run very well, and they like to push the issue on the offensive end of the ball. There is no rest for the weary if you are a Culleoka Warrior trying to defend. You've got to sprint back, get set up in your 2-3 zone, and be ready to take on the onslaught, because Richland is looking to score immediately once they cross the half-court line.
And they're a well-coached team as well.
Hardison with the basketball in the front court. 10 seconds to play. Drives, gets a screen, puts up a three, and gets it to go! Hardison for three. Andrews, other side. Kirk puts up a long three, and that one is off the back rim, no good. At the end of the first quarter of play, a late three-point shot from Eli Hardison out of the timeout gives Culleoka the three-point advantage heading into quarter number 2, 19-16, over the visiting Richland Raiders. We'll be right back.
Looking for convenience? Try Quick Mart convenience stores, conveniently located all across Murray County, southern Middle Tennessee, and North Alabama. Whether stopping in on your way to work for coffee and a biscuit, taking a plate lunch to go, or grabbing something cold to drink after a long, hot day at work, there's always one nearby. Quick Mart convenience stores, conveniently located all across southern Middle Tennessee and North Alabama. Proudly serving Shell gasoline.
Welcome back into Culleoka Unit School, the site of tonight's Thursday primetime edition of the Murray County Public Schools Game of the Week. Eli Hardison hit 2 threes and a jump shot in that first quarter. And the last one was right close to the buzzer, and it put his team up by 3, 19-16, as we start quarter number 2. Lewis Maddox, Drake Colley, Peyton Calvert on the call here from Culleoka Unit School for 101.7 WKOM. And Culleoka with the basketball as we start the second quarter of play, up by 3.
And Jamison Andrews for Richland has done a great job on Eli Hardison. It doesn't take much space for Hardison to get his shot off.
No, it doesn't. He's got a quick release.
Hoffman misses on the fadeaway. Andrews, 3-ball from head on. Can't get it to fall, and it's rebounded by Richardson for Culleoka. Hardison the other way, puts up the shot. They're going to call it on the floor. And that one kind of looked like he was mid-shot.
Yeah, I probably would have had him in active shooting right there.
Absolutely.
Either way, it's Culleoka basketball. Andrews checks out. Edwards checks back in.
Now Hardison is inbound. He looked for Hardison to throw in and then
run to the three-point line.
And maybe look to get the ball back.
That's exactly what happens as he drives around the perimeter. Kind of loses the handle a little bit. Still pulls up, and it's just a little bit too strong. Edwards with the rebound. Carter Edwards brings it down for the Raiders.
Looked like on that three, Hardison was fading back a little bit on that three.
Yeah. And he still put too much on it. And a turnover for Richland. Goes out of bounds off of the orange. And goes the other way. No way. 7 minutes to play, second quarter. 19-16. Hoffman drives and gets fouled by Cooper Jackson.
Yeah, 22 for Richland. He's just got to keep his hands off him.
Got a special guest in the building. Representative Scott Sapicki is in the house.
Oh, boy.
That's probably the last thing I expected at the Culleoka basketball game.
Wonder who he's here to see.
Himself.
He's scouting for Wisconsin.
He was a punter at Wisconsin, was he not?
Yes, he was. Dalton Owens inside. And he gets the shot to go with the foul.
Just as in the girls' game, the Warriors are playing inspired ball here in the first half.
It's like the same exact game, except shots are falling a little bit more in this one.
Yes. But both Culleoka teams are playing some, as I said before, inspired basketball.
They have nothing to lose. I mean, they're going up against a very, very well-coached, very talented Richland team, both the girls and boys.
Sure, let it all hang out, baby.
Absolutely. Big district game.
Owens connects and on the three-point play. Now a 3-ball coming the other way by Edwards for Richland. Can't get it to go, but it's rebounded. They get it back over to Edwards.
Second chance opportunity by the Raiders.
Inside to Kirk, now inside to Jones. He puts up a shot and one, gets it to go. Luke Jones with a 3-point play opportunity here. 22 to 16, trying to cut that 22 to 18, trying to cut that lead down to 3. Shot from Jones is no good. It's rebounded by Owens. Still a 4-point game with 6 minutes to play in the half. Hoffman trying to break the press from Richland. Owens breaks it, goes inside, and kind of a bad pass, but it goes off of Andrew Huff. His foot out of bounds. And it'll be Culleoka basketball under their own basket. 22 to 18, 6 minutes to play. Hoffman inbounds, gets it out to Hardison. Hardison working on the perimeter, gives off Jeffrey Pierce, who's re-entered the ball game. Now back out to Owens, who will hold. In the box. Owens finally gets some pressure from Huff. Now he works around. Hands off Pierce. Pierce drives, spins around, kicks back out to Hardison. Being guarded by Edwards. Edwards gets the screen for Hardison. Now Hardison goes all the way back out top to Owens. Owens over to Hoffman on the left side. Hoffman gives off Owens. Owens drives, shoots, and gets swatted by Kirk. Now Hardison for 3 in the corner off the tip, and it's too strong. But it's off of Edwards, out of bounds, and it'll still be Culleoka basketball. Checking back in for the game for the Warriors, Beckham Faulkner for Case and Hoffman. Hardison to inbound. Gets it out up top to Owens. Owens working on Huff. Over to Faulkner on the left side. Faulkner gives off Jeffrey Pierce on the right. Pierce drives, kicks over to Faulkner, who puts up a high arcing 3, and it can't drop. It's a little bit short, and it's rebounded by Jones for Richland.
And Culleoka, you need a little bit better look than that.
Yeah.
Edwards
had multiple opportunities.
Edwards kicks over to Huff. Huff inside, loses the handle, and it's picked off by Jeffrey Pierce. Pierce coming the other way, tries to get it to Faulkner, and Pierce fakes the 3, now drives inside, puts up a shot, and it's too strong. Off the mark and rebounded by Huff for Richland.
Yeah, I think he was so wide open, it kind of scared him a little bit. He was 4 feet on the baseline from the bucket, and just nobody around him overshot the basketball.
Yep.
Luke Jones inside. Kicks out to Edwards, back over to Huff. Now in the corner, a 3-point shot. That one's no good. Just entering the ball game, Carter Miller with that shot attempt there.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's his
repertoire.
In his range, so to speak.
22 to 18, under 4 minutes to play here in the first half. High pass over to Hardison. And I think that might have come off his finger wrong. May have jammed a finger right there on Hardison, and it goes out of bounds. It's turnover for the Warriors. Into the game, Cooper Jackson and Andrews. Jamison Andrews back into the ball game, and Cooper Jackson for the Richland Raiders. Jackson pump fakes the 3, kicks over to Kirk, the big man in the corner. Now Edwards, 3-pointer, and it goes in and out, no good. Goes off of Jeffrey Pierce, and now a shot from Jones. That one's no good. Edwards gets the rebound, and he's fouled on his way up by Pierce.
Yeah, second chance opportunities. I know I've said it over and over again, and we'll keep saying it, but you've got, on the defensive end of the floor, you've got to put somebody on your backside in order to get a rebound, get the right position, put somebody on your backside, pull that rebound down, and give your team an offensive set on the other end.
Absolutely. And when you're playing a team like Richland, you cannot give up second chance opportunities.
No, because they'll put it back in the hole.
Absolutely.
Jackson hits both free throws. 2-point game, 22 to 20. 3:20 to play. Pierce brings it up, kicks it off to Owens. Owens with the basketball, gets stripped by Andrews, but regains possession, and then Andrews swats it away again, and now this is going to be a jump ball, and it's going to stay with Culleoka. Possession switches back over to Richland. Still a 2-point
And another
game.
good idea is not to dribble into 3 defenders. I mean,
that would be wise information for them.
Nothing good offensively can happen when you dribble into 3 waiting defenders.
Yeah, no.
Dalton Owens gets it outside. Hardison fakes the 3, drives inside, puts up a 5-foot floater off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebounded by McCormick, who's just checked into the ball game. Cade McCormick into the game for Richland. This one picked off by Hardison. Hardison going in and hard foul. Hard foul by Cade McCormick on Hardison's way to the rack. Can't get the shot to fall, but ain't no doubt he was fouled on that play.
He's going to be feeling that one.
Holding his wrist, and he's asking to be checked out of the game here.
Fans are not happy about that. They wanted the
calling for an intentional foul.
What do you think? What do you think?
Well, he didn't use his arms. He didn't extend his arms. He was going up to make a play. I thought
it was just a hard
foul. It could be argued that he was making a play on the ball.
I think it was just a hard foul. A hard foul.
It's a hard foul. You know, basketball, believe it or not, folks, is somewhat of a contact sport. I mean,
absolutely.
Sometimes that's why there are fouls and violations in this game.
So Hardison comes out of the game, and Hoffman checks in and shoots his free throws for him and hits both of them. Good job by Hoffman coming off the bench and draining both those free throws.
That was big for the Warriors.
24-20, 2:40 to play. Andrews drives in. Now Edwards straight on for 3. No good. Rebounded by Andrews, and he saves it going out of bounds. Edwards inside over Bob Holt.
Good
gets
play.
it to go.
Yeah, drove down the left-hand side of the lane, stopped, and just flipped up a little left hand off the glass. 4-footer. No problem for the Raiders.
Back to a 2-point game, 24-22. 2 minutes to play. Driving into the lane was Pierce and couldn't get it to go with the left hand. Edwards brings it back up the floor. Andrews drives, steps back, shoots a 3, no good. And it is tipped out of bounds away from Kirk.
As Hardison checks back in the game, they took a look at his wrist. He was holding on the way out after the hard foul, and he went to the floor underneath the bucket.
We'll see how that affects his shooting.
Yeah, we'll see.
Was that on the shooting hand?
I couldn't tell which one he was holding.
I believe it was his left hand.
It was his left hand. Hopefully he's not right-handed for the Warriors. I mean, left-handed for the Warriors.
He's a righty. He's a righty.
Okay.
That's still gonna play a big role in his shooting.
Hardison brings it up the floor for Culleoka. Now pitches back off to Hoffman. Half-court press by Richland. Gets it up into front court to Owens. Hoffman for 3. Straight on. Too strong. Bob Holt with the rebound. Puts that one up. No good. It's rebounded by Kirk for Richland. Minute and a half to play in the first half. Andrews with the ball, top of the key. Kicks over to Will Shirley. Shot from Andrews is no good. Rebounded by Kirk. Straight back up. Can't get it to go, but he gets fouled.
And I know it's tough for the Warriors to get rebounds against this really, really tall and lengthy Richland team, but it just seems like as the ball is shot, they're just watching it.
Right.
And they're not not rebounding.
When the ball goes up, the first thing you do as a defender is find your man, find a person, and get between him and the bucket.
Absolutely.
Put him on your backside, feel the contact, and go and get the ball if it's reboundable.
Luke Jones checks back in as Kirk hit the first free throw. It's a 1-point game. Here's a second, and that one's good as well. We're all tied up at 24 apiece. 1 minute to play here in the second quarter.
I'm Culleoka. I might think about holding this for the last shot.
Yeah, good call.
If you can maintain.
And an offensive foul called inside on Ethan Richardson. They can't hold for the last shot now.
No, they cannot do it now.
And Culleoka coach Mike Lovett upset, trying to talk to the official here. Pleading his case.
Still 24 all. Now Richland basketball. Cooper Jackson with it in front court. Pitches it back to Andrews. Over to Shirley. Shirley with the ball, kicks over to Andrews. Andrews skip pass to Jackson in the right-hand corner. Shirley back up top to Andrews. Now back over to Jackson. Inside to Kirk. Kirk being double-teamed, goes inside, puts up a shot, and gets it to go. He just imposed his will that time.
Yeah, he did.
He got double-teamed. He smiled at him and then drove in on both of them and put up the floater and got it to go.
Yep, that was nice post work from Kirk.
And a foul on Richland here will send Beckham Faulkner to the free throw line to try and tie this game back up at 26. Richland currently with a 26-24 advantage over the Culleoka Warriors with 24.2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Faulkner's first shot is up and in. 1-point game. It was actually Eli Hardison's shooting hand. It was his right hand.
Oh, it was.
And a lane violation called right here on Faulkner. They wipe off the free throw, and it remains a 1-point game.
Cannot make those mistakes and beat a better team.
And a lane violation with all four other players in for Culleoka.
The shooter made the violation.
Yeah, in the backcourt.
And made the bucket.
Andrews with it with 15 seconds. Kicks it back out to Huff. Huff, top of the key. Drives over. Shirley. Inside to Kirk. Kirk goes up, puts one up, and gets it to fall. 2 seconds remaining. 3-point lead, and a long shot from Jeffrey Pierce. Hits a photographer under the rim on the baseline. Almost
but did
went
not
out the
come
door.
close to the rim.
No,
he did not.
And you can't really blame him. That was a difficult shot to make right there. But at the end of the first half of play, Culleoka with a valiant effort. They trail by 3 at home, 28-25 to the very tall and athletic Richland Raiders. From just up the road, we'll take a quick break. Be right back.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC. Parks Motor Sales was founded by my granddad, Bobby Parks, and my great-granddad, Julian Mays, in 1958. We've been family-owned the whole time, and being family-owned, locally owned, means you get to get your next vehicle or your existing vehicle serviced by the same people who stand in the grocery line with you, drop their kids off at the same school you do, and smile and are happy to see you when they do. So come see us at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee on 919 Nashville Highway or parksmotorsales.com.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Foster Insurance Agency is a locally owned independent agency and a proud member of the Insurers of Tennessee. Foster represents many top-rated insurance companies such as Auto Owners Insurance. The great team at Foster has been servicing Columbia and surrounding areas in Middle Tennessee since 1952 and offers many commercial and personal insurance products. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient location at 204 West 4th Street in Columbia, Tennessee.
We always get the question, what is Caledonia? That's easy. We're a full financial services firm. Who is Caledonia? Well, that's a little more interesting. Monty has an economics background. Daisy and Perry come from the banking world. Gay is an accountant, and Thomas has science and business degrees. Blair was a small business owner. Finally, I'm Becky Price, and I have a background in education. Together, we make up Caledonian Financial in historic downtown Columbia.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through NBC Securities Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
Are you looking to turn your car into cold, hard cash today? Don't look any further than Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Columbia. You probably know us for selling cars, but did you know we're in the business of buying cars? That's right, we buy all makes and models at top dollar every day. Show up with your car and leave with cash. It's that easy. Stop by today to get a written offer on your vehicle. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Columbia is family owned and proud to serve our community.
You can count on us.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
Looking for convenience? Try Quick Mart convenience stores, conveniently located all across Maury County, southern Middle Tennessee, and North Alabama. Whether stopping in on your way to work for coffee and a biscuit, taking a plate lunch to go, or grabbing something cold to drink after a long hot day at work, there's always one nearby. Quick Mart convenience stores, conveniently located all across southern Middle Tennessee and North Alabama. Proudly serving Shell gasoline.
This is Trip Stoltz, owner and manager at Columbia Ace Hardware. We have changed our store hours to better serve our community. Columbia Ace Hardware is now open from 7 to 7 Monday through Friday, from 8 to 4 on Saturday, and closed on Sunday. Come see us at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard and let us show you customer service that can only be found at Columbia Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
This is Elk Kennedy. The old saying is, happy wife, happy life couldn't be more true. Many years ago, my wife, Mary Susan, had major surgery on her back, but continued with chronic pain. Doctors were saying invalid, disabled, but then she found the Dr. Gill Center for Back, Neck, and Chronic Pain in Franklin, Tennessee. It has changed our lives. We visited there recently with Dr. Wendy Toohey, saw the state-of-the-art facilities. Folks, don't take a pill. Call Dr. Gill. Go to callmepainfree.com.
Are you a homeowner looking to unlock the potential of your home equity? Explore a home equity loan with First Farmers. Hi, this is Felicia Brown with First Farmers, and we would like to invite you to access funds with a home equity loan. For home improvements, invest in education, or simplify your finances, you can make your dreams a reality with the power of your home equity. Get started today. Apply online at myfirstfarmers.com or call to speak with one of our team specialists at 1-800-882-8378, Equal Housing Lender.
Debbie Matthews, realtor, and her husband Jason, who is a prose songwriter, also own a music publishing company. They live in historic downtown Columbia with their dogs. Dog rescue work is their passion project. They consider Middle Tennessee their backyard, and their lives are full of all things Tennessee. Debbie says there is no greater honor than to help someone find a home. To be trusted with that job, there is no greater privilege. Call Debbie at the Nashville Realty Group, 615-476-3224, 615-476-3224.
Don't let pain keep you out of the game. Maury Regional Physical Therapy's experienced team of therapists can help you recover from surgery, injury, or illness by designing a plan that meets your unique needs. We utilize state-of-the-art equipment and proven techniques to help you get back to doing the things you love. Schedule a consultation at any of our convenient southern Middle Tennessee locations by calling 931-380-4014. Maury Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate care.
Welcome back in to Culleoka Unit School. We almost had a basketball.
Yes, we're getting bombarded by basketballs here at halftime of what what turns out a great game.
So far, it's kind of a trade-off. You get great seats down on the floor. You gotta worry about the action coming in.
And you need to pay attention to what's going on around you, or you might catch a basketball in the mouth.
That's true.
It's kind of similar to the girls' game. I think Culleoka girls were a little outmatched.
Yeah.
But they played very competitive, hard basketball all the way up, probably halfway through the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And this is kind of what's happening here with the Richland team, who looks taller, more athletic, probably a little quicker. They're up by 3 at halftime, 28-25. But Culleoka is playing some inspired ball, and you never know what's going to happen here in the second half.
No, you don't.
And we had a 16-16 tie at halftime of the girls' game.
Right.
And like you said, Richland kind of just pulled away there early to mid fourth quarter and really never looked back. But these Warriors, the Culleoka Warriors, they played very, very well in that first half and kind of slowed up a little bit towards the very end of that second quarter and allowed Richland to come back and take away that 3-point lead that Culleoka had. And now Richland has a 3-point lead. And, it's going to be interesting to see if Eli Hardison's, it was his shooting hand, it was his right hand that got injured on that hard foul driving towards the baseline. It'll be interesting to see if he is 100% shooting the ball, or if he's going to be more of a decoy like he started out in the first quarter, or it's going to be interesting. But if Culleoka, and it looks like Hardison is not going to be in the starting 5 to start the second half of play. He's got a towel over his head on the bench. You can pick him out because he's got pink shoes on.
Yeah. And that wrist or arm might be swelling up on him a little bit over the course of the halftime.
He's got tape on it.
He doesn't look happy. I'll tell you that right now.
It might very well need to be x-rayed after the game's over.
That's true. So it wasn't a very hard foul.
It was.
Yeah, it was a breakaway, and Hardison had a clear line for a layup, and the defender came from behind. Both were airborne and collided, and Hardison went to the ground. So
that happens. Kirk inside for Richland. Edwards in the right corner for 3. No good. Rebounded by Luke Jones. And Jones is fouled by Owens on the shot, and he'll go to the line for 2 right at the start of this third quarter. Lewis Maddox, Drake Colley, Peyton Calvert on the call from Culleoka Unit School.
Or as he's known in these parts, P Money.
Yes, sir.
Cha-ching. Cha-ching, P Money.
Jones hits the first free throw, extends the lead out to 4 points, 29-25. Just starting the third quarter, 15 seconds in. Second shot from Jones is up and in. 5-point lead for the Richland Raiders over the Culleoka Warriors, 30-25. Hoffman with the ball, now over to Owens, now to Jeffrey Pierce. Pierce being worked on by Edwards. Kicks over Faulkner, now back up top to Owens, who sets up a different play. Owens kicks over to Hoffman. Pierce, right side. Back up top to Faulkner. Faulkner with the ball, over to Hoffman. Hoffman drives, cuts back out. Pierce, now to Owens. Owens drives, puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Kirk for Richland. Up the floor to Luke Jones. Jones picks up his dribble to Kirk at the top of the key.
Good pass.
Great pass inside to Andrew Huff, who goes up and in with the left hand and scores, extending the lead out to 7 points, 32-25.
Terrific look by Richland there as their big man fed the ball underneath right to the left side of the goal to his teammate for an easy 2.
Bad pass by Pierce, picked up by Jones, and Jones gets tripped up and travels with the basketball. A good break for Culleoka that time. As Hoffman will inbound for the Warriors. With 6:39 to play in the third quarter. Faulkner with the ball, brings it up into the front court. Faulkner kicks out Jeffrey Pierce. He'll put up a 3. Too strong, no good. Rebounded by Kirk for Richland. Jamison Andrews up the floor. Kicks to Jones. Jones goes up with the right hand and gets it to go. And a quick timeout going to be taken by the Warriors from Culleoka as they
Richland just
quickly down by
9. As fast as Richland moves up and down the floor, it doesn't take long for Richland to jump out and make what was a 3-point lead, a 9-point lead in a little over a minute and a half.
And it just seems like the Warriors are kind of deflated right now. It seems like with the absence of Eli Hardison's kind of brought them around down a little bit. Because I don't know. It looks like from his body language he's not going to be coming back in.
We stated it to ourselves at the halftime break that it's very possible that Richland, with the way they started to play at the end of the first half, could kind of run away with this thing, and Culleoka is going to have to step it up to stop the bleeding, or this is probably going to continue. Owens with the ball for Culleoka.
Now, I will say Culleoka held their own there in the first half.
Absolutely.
Without a whole lot of help from Eli Hardison.
That's true.
Floater, no good. Offensive rebound, Ethan Richardson, but he gets stripped on the pass, and it's taken away by Kirk for Richland. Jamison Andrews brings it up the floor. He kicks out to Luke Jones. Jones, pump fake over to Edwards, now to Andrew Huff. Kirk with the basketball, skip pass all the way across the floor to Luke Jones. Jones goes in and can't get it to go, gets his own rebound, and goes back up, and another good block from Ethan Richardson, and Owens now pushing it down the floor. Euro step up, and he gets fouled.
Into the cameraman.
He goes into Jupiter down there below the rim.
I'm not sure that's the best place for the cameraman to sit, right there in front of the wall pads underneath the goal, but
do what it takes for the shot, man.
Jupiter, great camera guy. He's in the wrong place at the wrong time that time. But he gets some great shots.
No, I just don't want to see anybody get hurt. That's the main thing.
That's true. Owens hits the first free throw. Cuts the lead back down to 8. Here's a second shot. It's up and rolls around and rolls off. 34-26, 5.5 to go third quarter. Jamison Andrews. The ball on the left side, kicks out to Huff. Now over to Carter Edwards. Edwards goes inside to Kirk, and Kirk gets fouled.
But, number 24, Bob Holt, right there. When the ball was fed into the post, man, he just gave him a shimmy in the back with his elbow.
Yep.
And that's what the referee saw and called him for. Just his second foul for Holt.
Huff inbounds to Kirk. Kirk goes up and gets fouled again on his shot, and he'll get 2.
Kirk is so big right there. He needs to learn how to bring, instead of getting the ball here and shooting it about where his head is, even with his head, he's learned how to get that ball
higher,
up above,
extended.
And nobody will even come close to blocking that shot.
Pull Larry Bird action.
Yeah,
get the ball. Those big, tall players, they can learn how to get that ball up, shoot it above their head.
It's money.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Kirk hits the first free throw. He's got one more coming here. Second shot is on the way, and it's too strong, but it's rebounded by Carter Edwards. And a tie up here. It'll be a jump ball, and it'll be Culleoka basketball. As Faulkner got tied up there with Andrews. 9-point game, 35-26. Faulkner gets the inbound from Hoffman. Full court press from Richland. They go back to Hoffman. Still trying to get it across the timeline. Up ahead to Owens. Owens driving, pulls up right in front of the free throw line and gets it to drop.
Owens is a good player for Culleoka.
Yeah, he is.
He's a scorer. He knows how to get to the bucket and knows how to get it into the hole.
Absolutely.
Huff inside to Kirk. Kirk gets tied up again.
Another foul
on Hoffman. Drake, jump ball or foul right there? He's thinking jump ball. Looked like a jump ball to me.
It did.
We weren't there though.
Well, I mean, we are only 5 feet from the court.
That's true. That's true.
No comment.
Andrews for 3, too strong. Rebounded by Hargrove, but he loses the handle, and it's taken away by Jones. Inside, Kirk forcefully puts it up with the right hand.
They can't stop him. Cannot stop him right now.
And it's back up to a 9-point game, 37-28. Richland on top. 4.5 to play third quarter. And this pass is intercepted by Jones. And a travel call on Luke Jones. He can't believe it.
Makeup call, question mark?
I didn't see it, but that's okay. I'm not.
It was close. He dragged it a little bit.
It's not about what I see. It's about what the officials see.
Puts one up, goes off the top of the backboard, and now Bob Holt goes up and can't get a shot to fall.
Coach Mike Levitt not happy about the no call there. He thought his player got hit on the way up.
Cooper Jackson with it for Richland, goes over to Huff. Right side, Jamison Andrews now in the corner, being guarded by Hargrove. And it is slapped out of bounds by Owens. And Richland will inbound under their basket. Huff out to Jones, fakes the three, comes in, baseline shot from the left side, no good, rebounded by Holt. And Holt loses the handle, and a travel on Huff is going to be called.
Now coach for Richland is getting upset because he called a timeout when the ball was rolling. And they called a travel.
You got to have possession of the ball in order to get a timeout call.
Right, and Coach Lovelace thought that the ball was controlled.
The ball could be passed between two teammates and you could get a timeout that way.
Right.
But an interrupted dribble, a loose ball on the floor, you cannot just call a timeout just because your team had the last possession.
Correct.
Or you want possession.
Correct.
3.5 to play third quarter, 37-28, 9-point lead for Richland over Culleoka, and what was called there? Another 2-point. This sends Richland into the double bonus with 5 fouls, and Andrews drawing the foul will go to the line to shoot 2. Trying to get Richland to their first double-digit lead of the night.
And that's the 4th foul on Owens. So I'm sure he's coming out of the game. Yep.
First shot from Andrews is good, and Faulkner comes in. Beckham Faulkner comes in, and checking out is Dalton Owens. Arguably 2 of Culleoka's best players sitting on the bench right now.
And a very critical point in the game as well.
This one goes off of Richland. It'll be Culleoka basketball.
Yeah, Culleoka's fortunate right there on that missed free throw that Richland knocks the ball out of bounds because they didn't block out. They've got position on the free throw. They didn't put their rear ends on a Richland player and block out.
It's a 10-point game, 38-28. Beckham Faulkner crosses the timeline for Culleoka. Over to Hoffman. Hoffman inside to Pierce. Back out to Hoffman, now over to Hargrove. Hargrove will pull up from deep, and it's too strong. Rebounded by Kurt for Richland. Back up the floor is Huff. Cooper Jackson fakes the 3. Luke Jones goes inside to Kurt. Quadruple team. Goes up on Hargrove and gets the shot to fall. 12-point lead for Richland, 40-28.
It's just hard to stop that.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, they had bodies on him.
And now the press from Richland is really getting to Culleoka now. Ethan Richardson checks back in the ball game. Checking out Bob Holt. And also in is Carter Edwards as Andrew Huff checks out for the Raiders. 2.5 to play, 40-28 the score. Hoffman going to inbound out to Hargrove. Hargrove gives off to Faulkner. Faulkner dribbling around Shirley. Gives off to Pierce. James Pierce pulls up from the free throw line. Too strong, no good. Gets his own rebound. Kicks back out to Hoffman. Now over to Faulkner. He'll pull up from 3. And that one is just a little bit too short. It rolls off. And it's rebounded by Edwards for Richland. He goes all the way to the rack and can't get it to fall. And it's off of Culleoka. And will remain Richland basketball.
Coast-to-coast action. It's a little ragtag right now. I would just herky-jerky, ragtag, whatever you want to say. A little convoluted basketball going on, but
it's been a long third quarter.
It does seem like it's been a long third. 40-28 and now a 12-point lead for the Richland Raiders over Culleoka with just 2 minutes to go in the third.
Up top, Jackson Shirley with the ball up top. Now Jackson over to Shirley. He fakes the three, drives in, spins back out and kicks it over to Jones. Skip pass to Edwards. He drives in, now kicks back out to Jones. Cooper Jackson with the ball. And gets it back out to Jones. They're trying to burn some clock here.
Yeah, and just get in an offensive set. Maybe try to get some rhythm back. You know, sometimes in a ragtag.
Big Jones for three.
Or just pull up for three.
Sometimes in a ragtag type of quarter or a few minutes in a basketball game, you have to slow things down, get back in your rhythm, run an offensive set or two.
Absolutely.
15-point lead now.
And get your flow back. You know, does that make sense to you, P-Money?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it does. Makes a lot of sense. I played a lot of JV basketball in my day. There wasn't a lot of setting it up and getting your flow back. We were just going, man.
43-28, 15-point lead for Richland. Inside for the shot, no good, and it's rebounded by Richardson. Into the game is Weston Finley for Richland. Long three-pointer for Beckham Faulkner, no good. Hargrove with the rebound. Inside, Richardson, he puts one up and can't get it to go. It's too short, and it's rebounded by Luke Jones. 35 seconds to play, third quarter. Over to Edwards, now back out to Jackson. Cooper Jackson gives off to Shirley. Shirley inside to Luke Jones, now over to Edwards. Jackson holding the ball in the box. Over to Shirley, now back to Jackson. Jackson tipped and almost stolen by Hoffman. Gets it back. Jackson now inside, kicks out to Edwards. Edwards for a long two, and it goes. Long shot from Faulkner won't fall, and that's the end of the third quarter of play. At the end of three, it's 45-28. Richland on top of the home team, Culleoka Warriors. We'll take a quick timeout and rejoin you for our final quarter of the night.
This is Tripp Stoltz, owner and manager at Columbia Ace Hardware. We have changed our store hours to better serve our community. Columbia Ace Hardware is now open from 7 to 7 Monday through Friday, from 8 to 4 on Saturday, and closed on Sunday. Come see us at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard and let us show you customer service that can only be found at Columbia Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome back into Culleoka Unit School. 45-28 the score as we start the fourth quarter of play. I'm Lewis Maddox, Drake Conley, Peyton Calvert on the call tonight here at Culleoka Unit School.
Now, first of our triple header weekend. Tonight, tomorrow night, Columbia Central, and then Saturday night, the McDonald's shootout at Spring Hill as the Columbia Central Lions travel to the Raiders.
Shot put up by Huff here, and he's fouled on the play by Bob Holt.
I'm excited about, the first to do tonight, and then two more consecutive nights. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, a lot of basketball.
A lot of fun.
Basketball.
And we've also got the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour tomorrow. That'll be on at 4.
4 o'clock. Then 30 minutes after that is off. There'll be the news. And at 5:30, we'll have the pregame for the Columbia Central game tomorrow night at Central. And we'll do the same thing on Saturday.
We're not going to get tired of each other.
No,
we never do.
Never get tired of you, Big Lou.
No, it's impossible.
I mean, you're one of the nicest guys I've ever met. How can I get to that,
I appreciate that. Ditto, Drake. 7:30 to go, fourth quarter, and 2 free throws put up and good by Andrew Huff on the other end of the floor. Makes it a 47-28 ball game. 19-point lead for the Raiders over the Warriors. Jeffrey Pierce on the other end after the foul will inbound for Culleoka. Pierce looking for someone to get it into, goes up top and barely gets it into Dalton Owens. Kicks it over to Faulkner. Slow pass didn't allow him to get a shot off. Faulkner now working it around, almost picked off by Huff. Now here is a shot out of the corner from Culleoka. It's too strong, and it's rebounded by Huff for Richland. That was Trent Kelly entering the ball game for Culleoka. Inside, Andrew Huff, and he gets it to go, 49-28.
Really nice pass.
Yes, it was.
Big man for Richland knows how to dish the ball, keeps his head up, looks for his teammates.
He's a good player, very good player.
Weston Finley gets the rebound on the other end of the floor. Huff now with the ball. Andrews going to pull up. That was a 3-ball, no good. Rebounded by Pierce for Culleoka. The other way. Nice layup. Gets it to go. Jeffrey Pierce with a shot. Cuts the lead down to 19.
Yeah, good aggressive play by Pierce. Drove the lane left to right, just laid it up and in.
Working it around the perimeter is Richland. And a foul going to be called on Owens here, and
he's out of the game.
I believe that's his 5th. Yep.
You're only allowed 5 fouls in high school basketball.
Is it 5 in college or 6?
5 in college, 6 in the NBA.
There you go.
Okay. We're a long way from the NBA.
Yeah,
right?
we are.
Memphis is like 3.5 hours.
It's a pretty good haul.
And they're not playing very well.
Well, they don't have anybody to play.
I know, they're all hurt.
Kirk gets it inside, kicks it out to Edwards. Edwards for 3, no good. Rebounded by Kirk. He follows through and puts the shot up and in.
He knows how that time Kirk extended his arm above.
Yeah.
There was nobody in the gym could get that ball.
No, they couldn't.
Maybe Casey Holt, if he's
maybe
in the
Casey
somehow.
Holt, and he's probably if he's in the stands, Casey could, but that's about it.
Driving down low, Jeffrey Pierce.
To Bob
Good
Holt.
dish to Bob Holt. He gets the shot up and in.
Speaking of Holt,
yeah, 51-32, 19-point lead for Richland. Luke Jones in the corner, back out to Edwards, to Andrews, now to Huff, takes the 3, kicks over. Edwards driving, dishing. Gets off Luke Jones. Back up top to Edwards. 5.5 to play. Huff, jump stop, inside, kicks out to Jones. Jones for 3, too strong. And they just let him get his own rebound. Nobody tried for that one. Andrews with the ball. Goes inside to Kirk. Kirk puts one up. Can't get that one to fall, but he's fouled. He'll have 2 shots upcoming.
He's got to be getting close to a double-double if he hasn't hit it already in points and rebounds. Kirk.
He's probably close to 30 points, I would imagine.
He's up there.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
do we have what year he is?
I do not.
Okay.
I want to say he's a senior this year.
Okay.
If he's not a senior, that's concerning.
He's every bit of 6'5", so.
Yeah. I want to say he's either a junior or senior.
Okay.
Free throw is up and in, hits both of them, 53-32. Ethan Richardson checks back in, Bob Holt out.
And I think now Richard's coach can start filtering in some of the guys that have been waiting in the wings to get on the court. Give his starters some breathers.
They got depth too.
21 points up now over Culleoka.
Hoffman drives, kicks out to Pierce. Pierce dribbles it back out to the top of the perimeter. Isaac Hargrove going to take a shot, and it hits.
Bang.
All right, side
Money.
for 3. 53-35. Jamison Andrews kicks it over to Cooper Jackson. Jackson in the corner to Edwards. He puts up a shot, gets his arm hit, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yep. Number 33 hacked him right there in the.
That's Jeffrey Pierce.
As he was releasing the ball, so.
Carter Edwards at the line. Trying to get it back up to a 20-point advantage. And he misses the first one, so that's not going to happen. Still an 18-point game. 4:29 to play, fourth quarter. Second shot from Edwards is up and in. 54-35, a full timeout taken by the Richland Raiders. We will take one as well. 4:29 to play, 54-35. Your score. We'll be back right after this.
Are you looking to turn your car into cold, hard cash today? Don't look any further than Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Columbia. You probably know us for selling cars, but did you know we're in the business of buying cars? That's right, we buy all makes and models at top dollar every day. Show up with your car and leave with cash. It's that easy. Stop by today to get a written offer on your vehicle. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Columbia is family owned and proud to serve our community.
You can count on us.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
Welcome back into Culleoka Unit School. 4:29 to play, 54-35 Richland on top of Culleoka. Lewis Maddox, Drake Colley, Peyton Calvert on the call. Jeffrey Pierce brings it into the front court for Culleoka. Up top to Trent Kelly. Kelly over to Hoffman. Hoffman drives, spins, right side, puts up a crazy shot, can't get it to go, and it's rebounded by Cooper Jackson for Richland. And now a bad pass. Trent Kelly intercepts. Kelly will put up a shot and get it to fall from the free throw stripe. 54-37. Edwards driving, shooting. Too strong, no good, and it's going to be rebounded by McCormick. Can't get that one to fall, and now rebounded by Kelly. Kelly going back down the floor. And he gets stripped and tipped out of bounds by Cooper Jackson, and Culleoka will inbound the ball on their own side. 3:43 to go. 54-37 is the score. Trent Kelly with the ball, top of the key. Working on Shirley. Gives it over to James Pierce. Pierce over to Hoffman. Hoffman gives off Hargrove. Hargrove back over to Pierce. Andrews is on him, right side. Kicks over Hargrove. Hargrove skip pass across the floor to Hoffman. Hoffman will pull up from three. That one's no good. Too short, and it's rebounded by McCormick, but stripped out of bounds by
he stepped
Pierce.
on it. I think the Culleoka player stepped on the end line right there
as he was stripping it away.
Yeah.
So it's Richland basketball. Andrews will bring it up the floor. He drives in the lane. McCormick puts up a shot. No good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up. No good. Gets his own rebound again. Puts it up. No good. Almost gets his own rebound for the fourth time. And it goes out of bounds.
I'll give them this. These guys are battling.
They are.
They're battling, and
under 3 to play, fourth quarter. 17-point lead for Richland. Hoffman on the right side. Hoffman. Inside cut to Bob Holt, and they are going to call a block right there, and Bob Holt will be in one. Opportunity for three. Student section still into it.
I'm all for,
right
and
there.
I'm all for protecting the shooter as far as officiating goes. But sometimes you have to reward the defense for doing a good job, standing their ground.
I agree.
And you have to call the occasional offensive foul.
Yes.
That was close.
It was a close one. It was a close one.
Kurt gets the rebound as Holt misses the point after. And Kurt's got it on the right side. Kirk over to Jackson. Now to Huff on the left. Gets trapped and brings it back out to Shirley. Shirley around the perimeter. Kirk in the corner for three, no good, and it's rebounded by Hoffman, and he pushes it back up the floor. Euro step, and it's swatted away by Richland. Now intercepted by Pierce. Pierce driving, Puts up a circus shot, and it's rebounded by Jones. Jones gives it off to Edwards. And Faulkner now in coverage on Huff. Huff gives it over to Jones. And a foul going to be called on Pierce here.
All right.
It's Pierce having a little emotion show through. That little flick right there.
Right now,
that could be a tech.
Right now, as an official, this is when the game is pretty much in hand for Richland. You have to really officiate the ball game and look for anything cheap, aggressive, unnecessary, whatever you want to call it. Because right at the end of these ball games, this is where the frustrations come out from the players, especially a lot of the second-string players that don't get a lot of playing time. They want to get in this ball game, make their mark. So as an official, you really have to be on point and pay attention to what's going on the court, even though there's only 2 minutes left in a game that's been decided.
Both free throws missed by Shirley as we're under 2 to play, but it's rebounded by Huff. He puts up a shot. That one won't go. It's rebounded by Richardson. Gives off Huff, and he pushes it up the floor. Hoffman with the ball, drives in.
Good pass. He just couldn't handle it right there.
Holt couldn't handle the pass on the cut.
If Holt hands you on that ball right there, it's a layup.
Yep. An easy bucket right there. That was not meant to be. A minute and a half to play. And a foul right here by Hoffman. And Huff will go to the line to shoot 2. Kind of interesting that they're taking the foul approach here.
Well,
what are they down, 15?
Yeah, and they're playing hard.
Shot from Huff is good. So McCormick checks back into the ball game for Luke Jones, who had a pretty good game tonight. Huff's second free throw is up and in. Now a 17-point lead for Richland. Faulkner going to pull up from deep, and that one hits nothing. It's saved by Richardson, and Faulkner comes up with the ball at midcourt. Faulkner drives, shoots, can't get that one to fall, and it's going to be off the mark. And rebounded by Richland, approaching 1 minute to play. Huff pushes it back up the floor, and McCormick can't handle the pass down low. It goes out of bounds, and it'll turn over to Culleoka. Faulkner will inbound for the Warriors. Officially 1 minute to play here from Culleoka Unit School, where both Warrior squads tonight are going to fall. Pierce kicks out to Hoffman. Hoffman inside. Shot is no good, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line.
Both put up great efforts, but these Richland teams were just well coached, bigger, faster, stronger. They just took care of it.
We had 2 great first halves of basketball.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and basically what happens, what we thought would happen with the records going in these games, the better teams towards the end of each contest just kind of stretched it out and took control of the game. And that's exactly what happened.
Yes, sir, it did.
Luke Farmer checks in for Culleoka.
So with 48 and a half seconds left, up by 17. Richland being up by 17. You just want to play this last 48 seconds out without any injuries.
Hoffman makes 1 of 2 from the line.
And move on to the next game.
Yes, sir.
Which for us is tomorrow night at Columbia Central High School.
That's right.
35 seconds to go. 16-point advantage for Richland, trying to run the clock out. Shirley with the ball. Gives it off to McCormick on the right side. McCormick picks up his dribble. Goes over to Miller. Carter Miller now back out to Cooper Jackson. And with 15 seconds to go, this is probably going to be dribbled out. And it will be. 10 seconds on the clock, and everyone returning to their bench. And that's the game. Final score from Culleoka Unit School, 56-40. The Richland Raiders get it done here in Culleoka by a 16-point margin. They had two great first halves of basketball, and Richland just had a size advantage and an athletic advantage over both of the squads, the Lady Warriors and the Warriors, for Culleoka. And ultimately, in both games, they just ended up pulling away. Absolutely. But the Warriors fought hard. They played tough to the very end, and that's about all you can ask for. Absolutely. Once again, final score from tonight's nightcapper, 56-40. The Richland Raiders get it done here at Culleoka Unit School over the Warriors. Once again, by the final score of 56-40. Lady Warriors also taking the loss tonight to Richland. That's going to do it for us here tonight from Culleoka Unit School. For Drake Colley and Peyton Calvert, I'm Lewis Maddox. Join us tomorrow night at Columbia Central High School, and also on Saturday from Spring Hill High School for the McDonald's Shootout. You can also find us tomorrow from 4 to 5 on the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. You can hear a lot of us this weekend. Good night, everybody.